mobile signatures and at-home vehicle delivery by our white glove concierge service. And with the largest selection of Cadillac inventory in the state, you'll have the choices to find the perfect one. Save time and enjoy a modernized luxury experience only at Wilson Cadillac.
When a power line goes down, the safest distance is further than you think. Power from a downed line can travel through trees, water, and ice, and even the ground. You don't have to touch the line to get seriously hurt, so stay as far away as you can. Anything power lines are touching can be dangerous, including the ground. Let's live safely together. Learn more at oge.com/safety tips.
Chris's University Spirit on Campus Corner at Stillwater, Oklahoma is proud to be your one-stop Cowboy shop since 1986 and proud sponsor of Cowboy and Cowgirl basketball. We specialize in custom-printed OSU apparel and merchandise and pride ourselves in giving our Cowboy fans the best game day shopping experience in the state. So whether it be a new orange hoodie or a new hat, we have all the gear to get you game day ready. Come see us at 3rd and Knobloch on historic Campus Corner and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember, you can shop 24/7 at chrisuniversityspirit.com, and thanks to all of our loyal and true customers.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Kansas City, it's Oklahoma State and UCF coming up in the Big 12 tournament opening round. And let's check the Cowboy Health that's brought to you by Mercy. Your life is our life's work.
Dave, everybody appears to be healthy. Long trip from Provo to Kansas City on Sunday morning, but you've had time to acclimate, and no one should miss this game. Everyone should be available.
Yeah, the tricky part of that is I think they've had enough time to get that trip out of their system. That was not the easiest trip in terms of, the distance. And then the thing is, I'm sure as Coach Boynton talked about, and he's mentioned this a couple of times the last couple of days, you had basically a 2-hour shift in time because you're on mountain time in Utah, and then you have the daylight savings coming into effect on Sunday. So you had a 2-hour time difference. The team was up pretty early Sunday and left around 8:30 mountain time on Sunday morning. But the good news is you've had 48 hours since then. That shouldn't be a factor, but it was a little bit unusual. I'll say this, and not that anyone cares what I think, but I think it's worth saying. Honestly, I would like to see the conference take a look at possibly having the last game on the Saturday that ends the regular season start no later than 5 o'clock so that teams have the option, if they wish, to go back home and then come to Kansas City for the tournament if they play on Tuesday. Now, UCF did the same thing. They were at TCU for an afternoon game and then headed straight to Kansas City. But, that would give at least more teams the opportunity to make that choice because the Cowboys really, from a practical standpoint, did not have a choice. They had to come straight here.
No, and I'd share just a brief text exchange I had with our basketball SID, Brian Holmgren, when he asked if I was going to make it from Tulsa to Kansas City in time for practice yesterday at 1 o'clock. And I said, no, I'll be there mid-afternoon. Sunday was a long day. And he sent me a text back that said, actually, it was a short day, only 23 hours.
Oh, that's true. Good point. See, leave it to the wizard, Brian Holmgren, to reveal that. always offering wisdom, our first-year basketball media relations coordinator, who has just done a wonderful job, and we're really glad he's part of our family. By the way, our Check of the Health brought to you by Mercy. Your life is our life's work. More to come from Kansas City. Cowboys and UCF in the opening round of the Big 12 tournament. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Those dogs are playing like thunder. They're all up in their faces. Schwab is crafting a set offense with mustard, relish, ketchup, onions, cheese, and mayonnaise? Jenny, what are you seeing down there?
Excuse me. It's almost over. A total domination from both ends. The double dribbling is just sloppy. They've got to clean it up. Larry?
That's good stuff. Made in Oklahoma.
Unstoppable. Schwab's, the official hot dog of OSU Athletics. Membership does have its privileges. Become a member of OSU's Pokes with a Purpose NIL Collective. Choose from 6 membership levels, each loaded with great benefits and rewards, like OSU Max subscriptions, game tickets, signed memorabilia, wearables, merchandise, personal experiences with athletes and coaches, and so much more. And your membership helps OSU recruit and retain student athletes, so we remain competitive. Visit pokeswithapurpose.com and click on membership to see all the perks. Join today.
The best of back then is always right here at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa. With the games you love, flavors you crave, a hotel with 4-diamond comfort, and venues to enjoy all the music that got you here. Live your greatest hits at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Rib Crib on Perkins Road in Stillwater is the home of the Coach Mike Boyden Radio Show. Join us Thursday nights this season, or tune in to hear the inside scoop on Cowboy basketball from the man himself. Score the ultimate win and let Rib Crib cater your holiday parties. We can feed 10 to 10,000 with our award-winning barbecue. Rib Crib, proud sponsor of OSU Athletics and the smoking good stuff since '92.
Hey parents, have you signed your child up for Stillwater Medical's Pistol Pete's Partners Kids Club? For just $40, children 8th grade and younger will have the opportunity to meet and interact with student athletes. Pistol Pete and the OSU Spirit Squad. Pistol Pete's Partners members get in free to OSU soccer, women's basketball, wrestling, baseball, and softball home regular season events. Visit okstate.com/kids club to sign your kid up today.
In Kansas City, no one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM Big 12 Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. We've got you covered. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/Big 12 Radio 2023. Cowboys and UCF coming up. Here's a bit of an odd question, I guess. If you're UCF and you're playing in your first year of the Big 12 Conference, it would seem to me that you're trying to prove a point every single time you take the court. So you're playing against one of the established, Oklahoma State. You know, motivation for the postseason tournament is always there, but sometimes it can be up and down just depending on the personality of a team. But I would think all of the newbies in the league would be really highly motivated.
I would say this, Dave, that if you're the coach of one of these new Big 12 teams and your players aren't motivated, then I would be really upset. So I agree with you on that point. And, you know, you've got a team in UCF that has a winning record, although it's, 16-14. They won 7 games in the league. They beat Kansas, obviously beat the Cowboys in Stillwater, and have played really well down the stretch. And when you add that to what we talked about earlier in the pregame show, the experience that they have, if you're experienced guys, and sometimes you just come out flat and you can't help it. But if you come out flat today and you're UCF, then that's totally on you. You know?
Yeah, oh, no doubt. And the thing is, you mentioned the fact they've been playing better, and here's the deal. Unless something really odd happens in terms of the net, UCF is going to the NIT. In the new NIT format, the next 2 teams in the power conferences that finish below those who earn NCAA tournament bids are automatic qualifiers. Cincinnati, that's a given that they'll be in. UCF is, I believe, 8 spots ahead of K-State in the NCAA net rankings as things stand right now. So Kansas State would have to pass them. Actually, it's now 9 spots. So they'd have to lose here today, and Kansas State would probably have to win a game for that to even have a chance of happening. So, they still have basketball to play after this.
Yeah, and so here's the other part of this too, Dave, that we talked about off air, and this applies to almost every single team in college basketball. If the season is going okay, but you want more, or if the season isn't going well and you still want more as an individual player, the way it is in college basketball these days, Dave, every game is an audition.
Oh, it is. You're right. It is.
So you want to put your best foot forward, especially on a bigger stage like here in Kansas City.
Which creates an X factor that really is undefined at this point in college basketball because all of this is new. And I'm sure people are tired of us saying that, but it is the truth. We're experiencing some of this for the first time, just as our fans are. Cowboy fans, next time you plan to shop and dine in Stillwater, this isn't new. You can stop by these great established businesses: Merrifield Office Supply, Freddy's Frozen Custard, Charlie's Discount Drug, Dupree Sports, Smokin' Joe's Stilly, B&C Business Products, Furniture Showcase, Mexico Joe's, Eskimo Joe's, and Post with a Purpose. These great Stillwater businesses are proud partners of the Visit StillwaterOK.org Shop and Dine in Stillwater program, supporting all the OSU athletic teams. Oklahoma State and UCF tip off about 15 minutes away in Kansas City. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield. It's the best kept secret in Stillwater. The food at Stillwater Country Club is some of the best in town. The SCC menu has it all: steaks, seafood, sandwiches, you name it. And when it comes to holiday meals, no one does it better. The Stillwater Country Club members know that a Thanksgiving or Easter dinner at the club is a wonderful experience. And the atmosphere at Stillwater Country Club can't be beat. Come join us at Stillwater Country Club, celebrating a rich history, embracing a bright future.
OSU basketball fans, Blue Peak Fiber Internet has tipped off in your neighborhood. Streaming, gaming, surfing, whatever you're into, fiber gets you there faster. Blue Peak gives you lightning fast internet and unlimited data with no contracts, no hidden fees, and no dead zones. You can even power all your devices all at the same time. Now that's a slam dunk. Up your game and get connected at HelloBluePeak.com. That's HelloBluePeak.com.
When a power line goes down, the safest distance is further than you think. Power from a downed line can travel through trees, water, and ice, and even the ground. You don't have to touch the line to get seriously hurt, so stay as far away as you can. Anything power lines are touching can be dangerous, including the ground. Let's live safely together. Learn more at oge.com/safety tips.
Locally made barbecue and sloppy Joe sauces, locally created candles, locally raised clerks, technicians, and pharmacists. Charlie's Discount Drug is locally grown, owned, and operated. The Stillwater area is our home, and we're looking forward to generations to come. Shop locally at Charlie's Discount Drug, 723 South Walnut, Stillwater.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, this blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Try 1890 Original today and drink the Cowboy way. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
You know that sound anywhere. It's the crisp crunch of that first nacho chip. With its perfect cheese to sour cream ratio sitting atop a layer of delicious beans, it's a sip away from perfection. That's what we're looking for. Add a delicious, refreshing Pepsi and we've achieved absolute nacho nirvana. Because while you can pile those nachos high with every spicy, cheesy, savory topping, there's no topping a cool Pepsi finish. Nachos, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Getting closer to tip-off here in Kansas City. Coach Boynton is back with us, OSU and UCF, the Big 12 tournament. As we always do, we check in with you on starting lineup, and you've had the same one now for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, and we will again. Haven't got off to great starts every game, but the beginning of the game has rarely been the thing that's hurt us. Obviously, we didn't get off to a great start against Tech, but beyond that, we've been right there, the first few minutes of the game, and so we'll run out Jamiron Keller, John Michael Wright, and Javon Small Keon Williams, and Brandon Garrison to start.
And you've mentioned several of the keys with UCF, but just kind of recapping it, what are those keys?
Well, you got to be able to adjust to their defensive changes pretty quickly. They change them sometimes every 4 minutes, sometimes every possession. So being able to still be aggressive with their changing defense is really critical to getting good shots. Otherwise, you're playing against the shot clock a lot. You don't want to do that against a team that rebounds the ball well. Then defensively, we got to defend at the point of attack, and we got to finish plays on the defensive glass. If we do that, we'll be able to get out in transition and get some easy ones. Because it's one thing we did early in our game at home is we got some easy baskets because we were able to pitch it ahead. We need to try to find some again today.
Coach, thanks as always for the time and good luck.
Thank you very much.
It's head coach Mike Boynton, OSU and UCF here in Kansas City. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys in Stillwater, this blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Try 1890 Original today and drink the Cowboy way. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercy.net/OSU now. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Hey, OSU students, get geared up for game day, courtesy of MidFirst Bank. You can earn $100 when you open a Cowboy checking student account and complete 10 eligible transactions within 60 days. Enjoy no monthly service charge, free online and mobile banking, and get paid up to 2 days early with early pay. Visit any MidFirst banking center today or go to midfirst.com/checkingosu. Member FDIC.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Do you have someone who deserves to be honored for serving the community, country, and love for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys? Bob Moore Buick GMC and Oklahoma State Athletics are proud to present Hometown Heroes, honoring service members, teachers, doctors, and other deserving community members for their hard work. To learn more and nominate your hometown hero for their chance to be recognized at an OSU Athletics event, visit okstate.com/Bob Moore today. Go Pokes!
Membership does have its privileges. Become a member of OSU's Pokes with a Purpose NIL Collective. Choose from 6 membership levels, each loaded with great benefits and rewards, like OSU Max subscriptions, game tickets, signed memorabilia, wearables, merchandise, personal experiences with athletes and coaches, and so much more. And your membership helps OSU recruit and retain student athletes, so we remain competitive. Visit pokeswithapurpose.com and click on membership to see all the perks. Join today.
Oklahoma State and UCF coming up, but let's run through the starters for UCF at guard. Darius Johnson, 6'1", 200, a junior out of Boyd's, Maryland. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists per game. He has scored in double figures in 11 straight, averaging 18 points per game in that span, and coming off a career-high 33 points in their win at TCU on Saturday. A lot of superlatives.
Very comfortable with the catch-and-shoot three, very comfortable scoring off the dribble. He likes to get downhill early in the shot clock. You just can't lose sight of him early in possessions. Every time he has the ball, he has to have your complete attention.
Johnson is their leading scorer in conference play. Their overall leading scorer is 6'4" junior Jalen Sellers, 196-pounder out of Columbus, Georgia, who transferred in from Ball State. 16 points and 3 rebounds per game, had 12 points against the Cowboys at Stillwater.
Left-hander, has a lot of juice to his game, if you want to call it that. He's very aggressive on the offensive end, Dave. He's always looking to score, and you can't give him clean looks from 3.
The third guard is Shamari Allen, 6'4", 190, a senior out of Arden, North Carolina, 7 points and 3 rebounds per game. Remember, he had 14 points against the Cowboys in Stillwater, made 10 of 12 from the free throw line. He's not attempted more than 6 free throws in any other game this year, so that tells you sort of how uncharacteristic that was.
Well, that's just another part of that offensive attack for UCF that you just don't know where it's going to come from. He's also a tremendous defender, Dave. He's great out on the perimeter, and he's got that size that, you know, I would guess that he's probably going to be a guy that's going to try to slow Javon Small down.
At forward is C.J. Walker, 6'8", 215, a senior from Sanford, Florida, transferred in from Oregon, 7 points and 5 rebounds per game.
He hit 2 big threes back-to-back when the Cowboys went up by 12 in Stillwater in the first half. It was Walker that came to UCF's rescue because you and I thought at the time if OSU could get one more to go down, then UCF might not want to be around. But Walker's got good length and experience. You can't let him get to the offensive glass either.
And starting at center is the Big 12's leading shot blocker, 7 foot, 246-pound senior Ibrahima Diallo. 6 points, 6 rebounds per game, averaging almost 2 blocks per contest.
He's also good at getting to the free throw line, long and athletic. Another guy that will crash the offensive glass. You can't let him get to his spots early down the floor. You have to be physical with him and keep him a little farther away from the basket.
And the head coach at UCF is 60-year-old Johnny Dawkins, former National Player of the Year at Duke. He's made 1 NCAA tournament in 7 full seasons as head coach at UCF and formerly the head coach at Stanford. Cowboy starters remain the same. At guard, Javon Small, 6'3", 195, a junior from South Bend, Indiana. 15 points, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists per game. He's coming off a career-high 34 points at BYU when he scored 27 points in the last 9 minutes and 45 seconds. John Michael Wright at 6'1", 190 is a graduate student off guard who averages 9 points and 2 rebounds per game. Last 2 games, he's tapered off a bit, only 8 points per game and 5 for 20 shooting. The third guard for Oklahoma State this afternoon is Jamyron Keller, 6'3", 210, true freshman out of St. Matthews, South Carolina, 6 points and 2 rebounds per game. Keon Williams is the fourth guard, 6'5", 220, sophomore out of Jonesboro, Arkansas, 7 points and 5 rebounds per game. Had a tough night at BYU Saturday with only 4 points and no rebounds. And Brandon Garrison starts at center, 6'11", 245, a freshman out of Oklahoma City, 7 points, 5 rebounds per game. Head coach Mike Boynton with 119 wins is number 4 all-time in career coaching victories at Oklahoma State in his 7th year as head coach of the Cowboys. Coming up, tip-off for Oklahoma State and UCF from Kansas City. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
I'm Chris Jackimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jackimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
A heads up before something bad happens.
You should not send that text.
Uh-oh. Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can reverse prediabetes and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
on the Cowboys Sports Network from Learfield. It's time to turn up for tip-off.
The game ends in the most improbable of circumstances. Oklahoma State has done something a Cowboy basketball team has never done before.
Cowboy basketball is brought to you by OG&E. We energize life. Iron Monk Brewing Company. Try the new 1890 original official craft beer of Oklahoma State University. Brewed by Cowboys for Cowboys. And by Charlie's Discount Drug, where discount is our middle name. Located at 723 South Walnut in Stillwater. It's game time. The tip is moments away. Now let's go courtside. Here's the voice of the Cowboys, Dave Hunziker.
Good morning once again from Kansas City. It's the opening game of the Big 12 Conference Tournament as number 13 seed Oklahoma State at 12-19. The Cowboys finished 4-14 in Big 12 play, facing UCF, the 12 seed at 16-14 overall and 7-11 in conference action. Dave Hunziker, John Holcomb, Kevin Clintworth courtside in Kansas City. John, what are your keys today?
Well, Dave, first thing for the Cowboys is offensively, when they have the ball, the recognition and communication on what to do with UCF's defenses that will change a lot. You've got to be able to read it early so you get yourself more time to get into rhythm and give yourself the best opportunity to score, because UCF will change defenses almost every other possession unless something's working. Secondly, Dave, you want to get out in transition. Give yourselves opportunities to get to the rim, fast break, secondary break, get to the rim and kind of keep yourself from having to deal with their length as much in the half-court situation. And finally, rebounding is a big key. The Cowboys have not been good defensive rebounding over the last 5 or 6 games. Coach Boynton threw it out to his team today. He said over the last 6 games, Cowboys are 318th in college basketball in defensive rebounding. He gave them that message and challenged them. You've got to hold your own against a tall, long, athletic team.
And UCF out-rebounded the Cowboys 40-27 in the Knights' victory over the Cowboys 77-71 on February 27th. Our tip-off is brought to you by MidFirst Bank, home of the OSU Visa debit card and the OSU Visa credit card. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. Oklahoma State in its vintage 1995 uniforms. That's the black uniform with the numbers in white trimmed in orange. Oklahoma above the number and State below. UCF in its home white unis, black numbers, and Knights across the chest in black. Diallo jumping center against Garrison. The tip is won by the Cowboys, and they'll work from right to left here in the first half in Kansas City. Small starts the offense. Bounce pass to Keon Williams. Across the floor, right baseline to Small, and he throws it away. Intercepted by UCF. Allen has it as he dribbles into the front court for the Knights. Cowboys turn it over on their first possession.
Javon was losing his balance and was losing control of the ball while he was losing his balance.
Allen on the dribble. Top of the key, center of the floor to Sellers. Left wing to Walker. Dumps it down to Diallo at the left block. 6 to shoot. Backs in. He's called for double dribble. So both teams turn it over on their first possessions.
Don't see that very often. Cowboys didn't even double team him to create the double dribble.
UCF will set up full court 2-2-1 zone pressure. Keon Williams throws it into Small. Back to Keon in the back court. Dribbles down the left side, advances the ball into the front court, and the Cowboys will settle into their half-court offense. Neither team has scored in the first 45 seconds. Small gets a handoff near midcourt, center of the floor, draws a double team as he picks up his dribble. Right wing, John Michael Wright, 11 to shoot. John Michael drives it left, gets into the paint, spins back right, throws it to Garrison, right block. He spins, shoots a turnaround jumper, and scores over Diallo.
Tough shot, made it look easy.
2-0 Oklahoma State. This is Sellers, the leading scorer for UCF. Left corner to Darius Johnson. Dumps it down to Diallo, left block. Backs in against Garrison. Gets into the paint. Left-hand layup. No. Rebound ping-ponged around. Loose ball. Diallo got it back. He knocked it away from Garrison, and he lays it in.
Have to be strong with the ball.
Now, it's what we saw in Stillwater on the Cowboys' offensive end. Those active hands were wreaking havoc with the Cowboys' cutting action. Tied up at 2. Here's Jamiron Keller dribbling into the paint. Lost control going up. Diallo altered it. Another Cowboy turnover. UCF on the run. Here's Sellers driving coast to coast. Missed the layup. Rebound to Small of Oklahoma State. Cowboys counterattack. Long pass down the floor to Keller. Finds Garrison foul line. Open jumper. Crawls off. No good. Diallo rebounds for UCF. We're tied at 2 at the 18-minute mark of the first half. Now it's Darius Johnson coming off a 33-point game at TCU, driving it right for UCF. Bounce pass underneath to Diallo. He got his dunk blocked by Garrison. He gets his own rebound, and he's fouled, and Garrison picks up his first foul. John, it's no accident that UCF is attacking Brandon Garrison. They know what we know, that the Cowboys went 0-6 in conference play when Garrison picked up 4 or more fouls.
There's a couple of instances there, too, where Garrison walling up, playing pretty good defense, but loose ball or a chance for a defensive rebound, and you're just not securing it.
Diallo at the line misses the first free throw. He's a 57% free throw shooter. Garrison will have to be careful. Just based on what they've done these first 3 possessions, that is an obvious point of enormous emphasis because Diallo's not really a scorer. He averages 6 points per game. He's an okay scorer, but he's not a big-time post scorer by any means. Second free throw is good. UCF leads 3-2.
Dave, let's keep an eye on Jamiron Keller.
On the other end, Garrison catches underneath. Left-hand layup missed. Diallo altered that shot as well. His presence has already been felt, and UCF gets the rebound. Up 3-2 at the 17:40 mark of the first half. Johnson for UCF. Drives it right. Bounce path between the legs of Garrison. Finds Diallo at the left block. He's in a double team. In the paint to Allen. 13 to shoot. Allen defended by Garrison on a switch. Be careful, Garrison. Allison drives it right. Leaning jumper is blocked by Garrison, and Garrison gets a rebound for the Pokes. Outlet pass to Keller. Down the floor to Small. Drive to the rim. Layup blocked underneath by Walker. Loose ball out of bounds off UCF as Walker could not control it, and the Cowboys will get it back. Correction, it was Allen that could not control it for UCF.
Some athleticism on both ends.
When UCF will just trade shot blockers. They'll bring in Omar Payne at 6'10". He's 5th in the Big 12 in blocks.
Get back to my point about Keller here in a moment, Dave, but it's that left thumb.
Cowboys have the ball, trailing 3-2. Pass knocked away from Garrison by Payne. Right wing to Small, 9 to shoot. Small gets a screen to his left. They double him for a moment. Kicks it out to the left wing to Keon Williams. He drives it left, double clutches, throws it away. Loose ball taken by Garrison, but Garrison stepped on the end line, out of bounds. John, we're seeing what happened in Stillwater. Cowboys were able to get into the paint, but there's so much length and so many active hands in there, they can't do anything with it.
And quickly Garrison to the bench, and Eric Daly Jr. comes in, so the Cowboys go smaller. Remember, they had some success with this smaller lineup in that first meeting in the first half. And here's the other part of this, though, Dave. There is no flow to this game whatsoever, and that is UCF's world.
Oh, totally. 3-2. Sellers tries it left. Lost the ball. Loose ball. Payne comes up with it. Then it's knocked out of his hands, out of bounds by Eric Daly Jr., who's in the game now. UCF will throw it in with 15 to shoot. We have another low-scoring start. It's 3-2 UCF at the 16:40 mark of the first half. Inbounds to Payne, the center in the left corner. Hands it off to Darius Johnson. He's defended by Keller. Dribbles up to the foul line, shoots a rainbow jumper. It missed. Rebound Eric Daly of the Pokes. Daly will bring the dribble into the front court himself. Bounce pass, left corner to Keon Williams. Keon dribbles into the paint, takes it toward the goal, goes up, gets his shot altered underneath, and a rebound to UCF. Walker was the one who altered that shot.
He lost it going up. He really didn't have control of it.
The length of UCF has already been problematic for Oklahoma State. Here's Walker driving on Daly, spins baseline right, turnaround jumper, crawls off, no good. Rebound to Daly, his second. 3-2 UCF, about 4 minutes into the game. Small penetrates, right corner to Jamiron Keller. Keller drives the baseline into a double team, lost it going up. Keon Williams recovers. Left wing John Michael Wright for 3, it missed. And the rebound to Omar Payne of UCF. Boy, the Cowboys are laboring offensively. OSU 1 for 8 to start the game. On the other end, Johnson tries. He lost it going up. It hit the bottom of the backboard, and Daly rebounds it. Long pass down the floor to Keller. Alley-oop to Keon Williams for the slam.
Getting out in transition, giving themselves better opportunities.
It's 4-3 Oklahoma State. 4.5 minutes into the first half. UCF in the front court. Omar Payne at the left block, backing in against Keller. He has about a 6-inch height advantage, but he misses the jump hook, and it's rebounded by Eric Daly Jr. of the Pokes. Outlet to Small. 4-3. Cowboys on top. Small between the legs on the dribble. Shoots for three. Top of the key. It's off the rim. No. And the rebound saved by UCF. And the Knights come away with it. Sellers dribbles into the front court. Down the right sideline. Defended by John Michael Wright. Throws it down to Payne at the right block. Defended by Keller. It's a mismatch size-wise. Payne backs in. Has it poked away by a helping defender, but he recovers. Out to Sellers. Top of the key to Johnson. Left wing, Walker for three. It's good, and a foul called. Count the three-pointer for C.J. Walker. He'll have a chance for a 4-point play after a break. 14:48 to play. First half. It's UCF 6, Oklahoma State 4. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Membership does have its privileges. Become a member of OSU's Pokes with a Purpose NIL Collective. Choose from 6 membership levels, each loaded with great benefits and rewards, like OSU Max subscriptions, game tickets, signed memorabilia, wearables, merchandise, personal experiences with athletes and coaches, and so much more. And your membership helps OSU recruit and retain student athletes, so we remain competitive. Visit pokeswithapurpose.com and click on membership to see all the perks. Join today.
At a time where everybody always wants a little more from you, with prices rising and fees increasing and on, it's nice to get a bit of it back. And one great way is to switch your banking to PayMe checking from Communication Federal Credit Union. The PayMe account debit card pays you real cash back for using your card online, in stores, in apps, or at the pump. It all adds up, plus it's free, and only from Communication Federal. Visit any branch or go to comfedcu.org. All offers subject to credit union approval. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCAA.
Do you have someone who deserves to be honored for serving the community, country, and love for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys? Bob Moore Buick GMC and Oklahoma State Athletics are proud to present Hometown Heroes, honoring service members, teachers, doctors, and other deserving community members for their hard work. To learn more and nominate your hometown hero for their chance to be recognized at an OSU Athletics event, visit okstate.com/Bob Moore today. Go Pokes!
OSU basketball fans, Blue Peak Fiber Internet has tipped off in your neighborhood. We're talking endless streaming, gaming, surfing, all at the speed of light. No contracts, no hidden fees, plus unlimited data. We call that a slam dunk. Up your game and get connected at hellobluepeak.com. That's hellobluepeak.com. Tough offensive start for both teams at the Big 12 tournament opener. The Cowboys and UCF. It's the Knights on top 6-4. With 14:48 remaining first half. Both teams 2 of 10 from the field. The Cowboys 0 for 2 from long distance. UCF 1 for 1 from three-point range, and that one is what led to the timeout. C.J. Walker makes the three and was fouled. And that foul on Keon Williams, his first. And Walker will go to the free throw line. Rebounds so far are 8-8, so the Cowboys holding their own in that category. And Dave getting out and being able to run a little bit. They've got a fast break basket.
John, I just have to be honest. We've seen too many fouls of three-point shooters, and in many cases made three-pointers. Think about the Baylor game, the Oklahoma game. Huge plays. Boy, Walker missed that free throw. He barely scraped the rim short. Cowboys get the rebound. She had the game flowing sort of in a positive fashion, and the good news is he missed the free throw, so maybe you can get that back as UCF goes zone.
Yep, changing it up again. Jarius Hicklin in the game for OSU.
Daly throws it underneath to Garrison. Ball slapped away, but Garrison gets it back. Tosses it out to Keller. Top of the key left to Small. Drives it left. Left corner, Hicklin for three. Missed it short. Offensive rebound to Garrison, left elbow. Kicks it out to Hicklin, left wing. He dumps it down to Daly at the left block. Backs in, little turnaround 8-footer. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Payne of UCF.
Well, that's too bad. Soft touch, it just didn't go.
6-4, UCF on top. 6 minutes into the first half. UCF in the front court working left to right. Payne will try a three, top of the key. That missed. Rebounded by Daly of Oklahoma State. Daly into the front court, right wing to Small. Feeds a cutting Daly, and Daly slams it in.
Good find from Small.
Tied up at 6. Cowboys have a pair of dunks here in the first 13.5, or rather the first 6.5 minutes. We have 13.5 to go, and we're tied at 6. Here's Sellers on the left wing, front of the Cowboy bench. Out Out it goes to Shamari Allen between the two circles. 9 to shoot. Bounce pass to Sellers at the right elbow. Defended by Hicklin. 5 to shoot. Sellers backs in, turns, shoots a 15-footer. It missed. Tip in won't go. Underneath for C.J. Walker, but he was fouled by Daly.
First foul on Eric. And as that shot went up, Dave, I think Daly turned to look at the shot and did not get a body on Walker.
C.J. Walker, 65% free throw shooter. He's 0 for 1 today. And he makes the first. Get our first look at Antoine Jones, a 6'6 senior. 4 points, 2 rebounds per game. He replaces Shamari Allen.
And Diallo's back in the game for UCF as well. So Diallo and Walker give them a lot of length at the 4 and the 5.
And the second free throw is good by Walker. It's 8-6 UCF.
Another substitution for UCF.
Tierno Silla, 6'11 sophomore. So they've got a lot of length in the game right now. A pair of players 6'11 or taller. UCF leads 8-6. Cowboys at the front court. Here's Small dribbling between the two circles, heads over to the right wing, now drives it right, gets to the block, kicks it across the lane. It's in and out of the hands of Garrison and taken by UCF. Jones brings it into the front court. Cowboys have turned it over twice. 8-6 UCF. Here's Darius Johnson, their leading scorer in conference play. Driving it right, across the floor. Left wing to Antoine Jones. Dumps it down to Diallo, left block. Backing in against Garrison, who already has 1 foul. He spins on him, throws it up from 5 and scores. That was an awkward shot, but converted by Diallo. He has 5, and UCF is up 10-6.
Good defense by Garrison.
Yeah, that was really awkward.
Line drive, shot put looking thing.
Yeah, really strange, but successful. Cowboys at the front court. Here's Daly. Left baseline. Defended by Diallo. Down to 11 to shoot. Now Daly stops. Throws it out to Keller, who wasn't looking for a moment. Top of the key. Long 3 by Hicklin is good. Maybe that can get Jarius Hicklin going. He was 3 of his last 14 from 3 entering the tournament, but he's knocked down that one, and it's cut the UCF lead to 10-9.
Like that he went ahead and just shot it. It wasn't a hesitation there.
Yeah, that may be the best shot you get against this UCF team. Here's Diallo backing in again on Garrison. Spins, ducks under him, turnaround jumper is off the glass and in. Boy, they are attacking the interior, and it's a 12-9 UCF lead, and the Cowboys turn it over on the other end. A bad pass by Small. UCF with the ball up by 3. Darius Johnson in the front court as they work left to right. Out to Sellers on the right wing. Back to Johnson, top of the key. Rainbow 3 is good, and UCF takes a 6-point lead and a timeout, Oklahoma State. We'll take a timeout as well. With 11:25 to play in the first half, it's UCF 15, Oklahoma State 9. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
At Wilson Cadillac, your time is our primary focus. Our team's goal is to help you find your perfect vehicle without slowing you down. We know the less time you spend shopping for a car, the more time you'll have for the things that drive you and your family. We've modernized the luxury car shopping experience with complete mobile signatures and at-home vehicle delivery by our white glove concierge service. And with the largest selection of Cadillac inventory in the state, you'll have the choices to find the perfect one. Save time and enjoy a modernized luxury experience only at Wilson Cadillac.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys, for Cowboys in Stillwater, this blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Try 1890 Original today and drink the Cowboy way. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Freddie Paul's has a casual family atmosphere with great steaks, seafood, and barbecue. They are OSU alumni owned and operated, serving the Stillwater area for over 22 years. Freddie Paul's offers full-service catering, including tailgates, wedding receptions, business meetings, and more. And they also have Freddie Paul's wine and bourbon bar with daily drink specials. 11:25 remaining first half here at the Big 12 tournament in Kansas City. It's UCF 15, the Cowboys 9. Cowboys 4 of 14 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range. UCF 5 of 15 overall, 2 of 3 from long distance. But they've done some damage inside. Ibrahima Diallo was 7 points and 4 rebounds as they've tried to attack Brandon Garrison defensively, trying to get him to pick up a quick second foul. But so far, Garrison has stayed away from it. Cowboys have Jarius Hicklin with 3 on that made 3. Eric Daly Jr., 2 points, 6 rebounds. Keon Williams with a dunk, and Brandon Garrison with a basket to open things up for OSU.
You know, John, to illustrate just what a concerted effort UCF has made to get the ball inside. Now, Diallo did have 12 points at TCU Saturday and 5 rebounds. He was 6 of 8 from the field. But I'm counting here really fast. There's only been 3 games all year in which Diallo has attempted 7 shots or more. The most he's taken in any game was 9. We've played less than 9 minutes, and he's already taken 5 shots. So that illustrates it pretty clearly.
And the Cowboys have not double-teamed down low so far. A lot of times that will come after the first time the big man puts the ball on the floor.
Full court zone pressure by UCF. They've played both zone and man here in the early going. Keon Williams, Jarius Hicklin, Eric Daly Jr., John Michael Wright, and Javon Small on the floor for the Cowboys. So they go small while UCF has gone big. So a little chess match here. Here's John Michael Wright, left wing to Javon Small, 11 to shoot. Gets a screen to his right. Help defense comes. Small stumbles, maintains possession, down to 6 to shoot. Out to John Michael at midcourt, 4 to shoot. John Michael dribbles off to the left, 2 to shoot. Chucks up a desperation 3. That's an air ball. Goes untouched out of bounds to UCF. And for the Cowboys, that's turnover number 5. Or will they score that a shot? I think they'll.
Dave Small kind of got smacked across the face, and he was asking the officials if they saw it. And that was right before he had to give the ball up.
Antoine Jones for UCF, out to Shamari Allen, back to Jones. Jones spins, drives the left baseline, attacks the rim, shot blocked from behind. Loose ball on the rebound, it's out of bounds off UCF. It'll be Cowboy ball.
Did Small get that block?
I think he did, because that possession was in big trouble. Had a path to the rim. Might have been Hicklin that got it. Yeah, it was. It was Hicklin.
Wow. Heads-up play.
It was. Well, one of your more experienced players, John.
Yeah.
15-9, UCF up 6. Oklahoma State with the ball. This is Daly, top of the circle. Left wing to John Michael Wright. Boy, Bailey hit the deck on the play, away from the ball. Not sure what happened. Now Small drives it left. Little floater from 5. Barely hit the rim short. Boy, there's those Giants for UCF altering shots. But the rebound out of bounds goes off UCF. It'll be Cowboy ball.
You cannot get away from trying to get to the rim, Dave. Your decision-making has to be great once you're there. But if you just sit out on the perimeter and pass it around, they're going to force you farther out shooting threes. You've got to make them pay inside if you can.
Now remember, UCF is not fouled yet. C.J. Walker is back in for UCF.
Or maybe better said, they haven't been called for a foul.
Well,
yet.
Perhaps. Well, all that matters is what the scoreboard says.
Exactly.
Small trying to get it inbounds. He struggles, but finds Keon Williams on the right baseline. Defended by Johnson. Backs in, spins, turnaround, 10-footer. Tough shot is good. Really tough shot. Keon's second basket. It's 15-11 UCF. Exactly midway through the first half in Kansas City. Darius Johnson drives it left. Hesitates. Across the floor, it goes to Marcellus Avery. To the left block to Diallo. Backs in, draws a double team, spins, jump hook is an air ball. Offensive rebound to Walker, but it's stolen away from him by Javon Small of Oklahoma State. Cowboys push it down the floor to Daly. Drive to the rim, up and under layup is blocked, but we'll have a foul on UCF.
Oh, that's
it's on Diallo.
Yeah, that's going to be a break for the Cowboys because Diallo just pretty much went straight up, and kind of read that Daly was coming at him so hard that Daly went, no, he did have those arms down. Didn't go straight up.
Omar Payne will check in for UCF, and Sellers, their leading scorer, will return as well. John, unless the Cowboys can find ways to get easier baskets, this is going to be really hard to win because the offensive possessions, they're not getting quality looks. And if they have been able to get a quality look, it's been sort of off a scramble situation.
But here's what you do like about this. You played a little over half the first half, and there's a want to in the Cowboys.
Oh, there is certainly that. Second free throw by Daly is also good. He makes both, and it's 15-13. Garrison and Keller are back in. The good news is you've held UCF to 5 of 17 from the field. So defensively, you've been certainly good enough. So it won't maybe take much.
And you're out rebounding them, 14-10,
which is another good thing.
Cowboys go 2-2-1, three-quarter court, kind of a soft trap. Drop back. Now they're going to go to that 1-3-1. It looks like they worked on this in practice. Cowboys going zone for the first time today.
15-13, UCF up 2 with the ball. C.J. Walker, top of the key. Left wing to Sellers. Across the floor to Johnson. The ball stolen away. Loose ball at midcourt. John Michael Wright has it. John Michael all the way to the rim. The ball swatted away, but into the hands of Keller. Cowboys get it back with another chance. Keller gets it back out at the top of the key. Takes a couple of dribbles, finds right top of the circle, left corner to Daly. 16 to shoot, dumps it down to Garrison, left block. Kicks it out to John Michael Wright. Quick three, right wing, off the side of the rim. No. C.J. Walker soars for the rebound for UCF. Outlet to Johnson. Whips it down the floor to Payne at the left block. He gets his shot blocked by John Michael Wright. We have a tie ball. It was a stuff in the eyes of official Doug Sermons. And the possession arrow to UCF with 8:48 to play first half, and UCF up 15-13.
A good hustle back, and Dave, the Cowboys are getting some of those quick hands type of plays that UCF was getting early in the game.
Inbounds pass to Sellers all the way into the backcourt. He finds Allen. Foul line to C.J. Walker. He drives on Garrison, spins, turnaround 6-footer, tough shots, an air ball. Rebound saved by UCF. Saved twice, as a matter of fact. Now the Knights have to save it at midcourt, and they throw it our way out of bounds. Right to Kevin Clinworth to our left. Johnny on the spot, saved his water, and saved our equipment. It's a UCF turnover, and the ball will go to Oklahoma State. You'd love to have good help. And when you have someone who's a senior associate athletic director as a help, then you're really in the high rent district.
Well, we got to see him flash a little athleticism.
Cowboys with the ball down 2. Daly drives it left, whips it across the floor to right. Right wing, Keller for 3. Hit the rim well short. Lone rebound taken by UCF's Allen on the run. Allen to Sellers, right wing. He shoots a left-handed 3. That missed too hard. Rebound to John Michael Wright. Now the Cowboys will run. Across the floor to Keon Williams. He lost the ball. It's stolen by Sellers. Turnover number 6 for the Cowboys. Down the floor to Allen. Right wing, Johnson again for 3. It's good. Second three-pointer for Darius Johnson, and UCF is up 18-13 with 7:52 to play first half. Cowboys in the front court. John Michael Wright drives it left, bounces off the defender, throws it off the glass and in. He took a challenge by Allen and finished. First basket for John Mike. UCF up 18-15. Payne chucks up a jumper, cutting down the lane, and is fouled by whom?
Eric Daly Jr., and I believe that's number 2.
It is indeed. Timeout with 7:34 to play first half. It's UCF 18, Oklahoma State 15. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Hey parents, have you signed your child up for Stillwater Medical's Pistol Pete's Partners Kids Club? For just $40, children 8th grade and younger will have the opportunity to meet and interact with student athletes, Pistol Pete, and the OSU Spirit Squad. Pistol Pete's Partners members get in free to OSU soccer, women's basketball, wrestling, baseball, and softball home regular season events. Visit okstate.com/kidsclub to sign your kid up today.
MidFirst Bank is the exclusive credit card provider of the OSU Alumni Association. Every swipe is your chance to show your Cowboy pride. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
Celebrate Oklahoma State with a visit to Stillwater's world-famous Eskimo Joe's and Mexico Joe's. Choose from signature cheese fries or sizzling hot fajitas to cure your game day cravings. The games always end up at Joe's. UCF 18, the Cowboys 15 with 7:34 remaining here in the first half in Kansas City in this first round Big 12 tournament game. Ibrahima Diallo leading all scorers. He has 7 points. Darius Johnson has made 2 threes for UCF. He has 6. Cowboys have 4 points from Eric Daly Jr., also 2 fouls as he came off the bench. Keon Williams also with 4. And the points in the paint right now, Cowboys lead that category 8-4.
Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State basketball. Dave Hunziker, John Holcomb, Kevin Clintworth in Kansas City. It's 18-15 UCF over Oklahoma State with 7:34 to play first half. I'm about to say something. Of course, this is not really unusual. It's going to sound utterly ridiculous, but I think it's true. The first team to make 3 straight shots wins. I'm not joking. I am not joking. I think that's how much the first team to make 3 straight shots will probably win. It's just the way this game is going. And I'm not sure either team may do that. That's a great point, Dave. Right now, both teams shooting 6 of 21 from the field. The difference is Johnson has 2 of the 3 made threes for UCF. The Cowboys are 1 for 7 from long distance. Omar Payne at the line for UCF. He's a 64% free throw shooter. UCF at 71% as a team, and he missed that one short. Wasn't close. This game sort of has those characteristics, what Coach Sutton used to call it. It's a rat game, and that means it's kind of ugly, a lot of turnovers, a lot of broken court, but not a lot of scoring. Second free throw is in by Payne. I'm not sure why he called it a rat game. That's just what he called it. 19-15 UCF. For UCF has been 6. Cowboys' only lead was at 2-0. Leave Eric Daly in the game. Keon Williams in the backcourt. Zone pressure by UCF. Advances it to Small. And Small dribbles into the front court along the Big 12 Conference logo. With the Cowboys trailing 19-15 and 7:19 to play first half. Diallo way out on Garrison. Yeah, really pressuring him. Plays it to Daly. Daly defended by Walker. 9 to shoot. Out to Keller, way outside right wing, 6 to shoot. Left wing to Small, 5 to shoot. Small at jab step, steps back, draws a double team. Underneath to Garrison, layup good. They beat the shot clock buzzer by a half a second. Well, it's good patience because you can see what's opening up on the back end. When they double team out front, Small's vision, you can get it down low. They did that at the end of the shot clock because I don't think they felt Garrison had enough time to get a shot up. Here's Sellers for 3 right corner. Pinballed out, no good. Rebound, Javon Small of Oklahoma State. Small speeds down the center of the floor on the dribble into the front court. Kicks it to the left corner to Daly, defended by Sellers. Backs in, spins, turnaround 10-footer, misses. Rebound to Walker of UCF. 19-17, UCF up by 2. Johnson off a screen, shoots for 3, top of the key, it misses. And a foul on the rebound, to push off on Shamari Allen of the Knights. Good interior defensive rebounding position by Keon Williams created that. Oklahoma State, Darius Hickman replaces Eric Daly. 19-17, UCF up to Oklahoma State with the ball. Here's Jarius Hickland in the game, joined by Small, Keller, Garrison, and Keon Williams. Eric Daly's on the bench with 2 fouls. Cowboys could tie or take the lead on this possession. Garrison hands it off to Keon Williams. Back to Garrison. Foul line extended left side. Diallo guards him. Back backdoor pass to Keon Williams. Keon lost it but got it back. Right corner, Keller for three. Misses short. Offensive rebound, Keon Williams. He drives, he spins, hands it across the lane to Garrison. Layup good, and we're tied at 19.
Good find, good hustle by Keon Williams. Cowboys go zone once again.
Tied up at 19 with 5:38 to play first half. Shamari Allen, right wing, gets a screen to his left from Diallo. Out to Johnson. Johnson's been cold so far. 2 for 5, inside to Diallo. Spins left, spins again, missed the left-hand layup, got his own rebound, gets a shot blocked by Garrison, but Walker soars in, grabs a rebound, and lays it in.
Can't just get caught rim watching, especially in a zone.
Cowboys beat the UCF press. Here's Small, top of the key with UCF up 21-19. 5:09 to play in the half. Small drives it right, attacks, and is fouled.
Oh, and who they get? They get Walker or they get
Diallo.
And it's second on Diallo. Oh, no, you gave it to Walker.
Javon Small has not scored yet. Cowboys have made both of their free throws. Small's a very good free throw shooter. 86% on the year, fourth in the conference. And he makes the first. You remember that this is the first conference tournament game for Javon Small, even though he's a junior. Remember that he was injured at the end of the season both of his 2 years at East Carolina. So this is a new experience for him. And he makes the second.
Of course, he's honorable mention, all Big 12 on Sunday.
Big Mike Marsh is in to back up center for Garrison. Connor Dow will enter the game for the first time, freshman. 6'6", out of Broken Arrow. Keller comes out.
Yeah, I said early in the game, Keller was kind of grabbing that thumb, that left thumb, that he's got just a protective wrap on. It happened when he went up and tried to challenge one of the big guys, and he hit the floor pretty hard, but he's played through it.
We're tied at 21 with 4:57 to play. Zone defense again by the Cowboys. This is Diallo at the right block. Defended by Marsh. Backs him in on the dribble. Spins right. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound Oklahoma State. And Keon Williams throws it down the floor to Small. Deep three. Right wing is good. Small knocks down the three, and the Cowboys are up by 3. Their biggest lead of the game.
Boy, he's kind of limping a little bit. I think that Allen got in his space.
Sellers, foul line right jumper is good. First basket for the UCF Knights leading scorer. Cowboys up by 1 now, 24-23. Dow fakes, steps back, takes a dribble, shoots for 3. A line drive, it's an air ball short. Rebounded by Allen of UCF. Allen speeds down the center of the floor. Right corner it goes. Three-pointer by Marcellus Avery is good. Correction, that was Tierno Silla that knocked down the 3. Just a 27% three-point shooter, and UCF back up 26-24.
There it is again from them, Dave. They get guys that just come out of nowhere and make a shot.
Here's Small again for 3, top of the key. It's too hard. Rebound Darius Johnson of UCF. Knights push it. Johnson all the way down the floor, attacks the rim, gets his shot blocked out of bounds by Keon Williams underneath. And that'll bring us to a timeout. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half. It's UCF 26, Oklahoma State 24. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
When in college, semesters can be a hard and stressful time of the year for many. So while you're packing the stands at Gallagher-Iba Arena to cheer on the Cowboys this season, be sure to check on your friends and those a part of the Cowboy family. Call or text 988 to talk to crisis counselors who are trained to help anyone struggling with mental health crisis. Visit wellness.okstate.edu for any additional resources. We take care of one another. It's the Cowboy way. Text or call 988 for help.
At Wilson Cadillac, your time is our primary focus. Our team's goal is to help you find your perfect vehicle without slowing you down. We know the less time you spend shopping for a car, the more time you'll have for the things that drive you and your family. We've modernized the luxury car shopping experience with complete mobile signatures and at-home vehicle delivery by our white glove concierge service. And with the largest selection of Cadillac inventory in the state, you'll have the choices to find the perfect one. Save time and enjoy a modernized luxury experience only at Wilson Cadillac.
SeatGeek is now the official ticket sponsor of OSU Athletics. Whether you're buying or selling basketball tickets, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Cowboy fans can fan. 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining first half here in Kansas City in the Big 12 tournament opener. It's UCF 26, the Cowboys 24. Cowboys actually took the lead on the Javon Small 3 at 24-21. UCF has answered with 5 straight points, including a made 3 by Tierno Silla. Neither team shooting it well. Cowboys 9 of 28. UCF 9 for 29 from the field. UCF 4 of 8 from three-point range, where they actually are shooting it well from there. The Cowboys just 2 of 11. Ibrahima Diallo and C.J. Walker each with 7 points to pace UCF. The Cowboys are led by Brandon Garrison with 6. Small has 5. Eric Daly Jr. 4 points, 6 rebounds, but also 2 fouls. He's the only Cowboy with 2. Diallo, well, no one. There's only been 3 team fouls called on UCF so far, and they've spread those out between Diallo, Walker, and Allen. But good job by the Cowboys on the glass so far, Dave. They're out rebounding UCF 20-19. And they're outscoring UCF in the paint 12-6.
Well, since I made the comment last media timeout, next team to make 3 straight shots wins. We still don't have that. We had it earlier in the game, but we haven't had it since. So we'll see if that pans out. Both teams, bit of a struggle offensively. It's perked up recently, but as John has said, neither team shooting better than 32%. UCF is 4 for 8 from 3, however. And here's a steal on the inbounds. Keon Williams, coast to coast, has it blocked out of bounds, and it's off of Keon Williams underneath, and the ball will go to UCF. It was Silla that hustled back and challenged Keon Williams at the rim, and the Cowboys turn it over for the 7th time.
Boy, Keon just frustrated with himself there. It's the second time he's lost control of the ball.
There's those active hands again. Yes. Even on the fast break, active hands by UCF. 26-24, UCF with the ball against the Cowboys zone. Inside to Diallo, turnaround jump hook, good over Marsh.
Now that's the smoothest looking shot that he's made.
Diallo has 9 points. His career high is 14. He's on pace to shatter that. 28-24, UCF up by 4. UCF's biggest lead has been 6. Keon Williams out to small right wing, 3-pointer, good.
That's, you drive it, you get the defense to collapse, good kick out from Keon Williams.
Small has 8 points. All of those have come in about the last 3 minutes. 28-27 UCF. 2:40 to play first half. Cowboys stay in the zone. This is Sellers. Top of the key to Johnson. Right wing Jones. Right corner Silla for 3 again. Missed it short. Rebound Connor Dow of Oklahoma State. Outlet to Keon Williams. Williams dribbles off toward the right corner. Now backing in against Darius Johnson on the right baseline. Johnson pokes the ball away. It goes out of bounds on the right baseline. Back to the Cowboys as Brandon Garrison and Jamyron Keller replace Mike Marsh and Connor Dow. Shamari Allen returns for UCF. And Marcellus Avery is into the contest as well. He's a 6'7" senior, averages 7 points a game. And Avery is a guy who can be a dangerous scorer. Seems to run hot and cold for UCF. C.J. Walker returns and Silla is out. Cowboys inbound. Here's Keller. Top of the key to Small. He'll try again for 3. That pinballed out, no good. And the rebound to Diallo of UCF with 2:10 to play. 28-27, the Knights have the lead. Boy, UCF almost committed an over and back in a little exchange between Avery and Allen. Allen starts the offense. Dribbling top of the key, gets a screen to his left, drives it hard left, attacks the rim, jumper off the glass, no. Offensive rebound, Diallo, and he lays it in. What a first half for Ibrahima Diallo. He has 11 points to lead all scorers, and UCF leads 30-27. On the other end, it's Keller. Right wing Hicklin for three. Missed off the front of the rim. Rebound Marcellus Avery of UCF with 1:35 to go. Here comes Allen into the front court, and now UCF will settle in. And a bad pass intercepted by Keller. Keller against Allen goes to the rim and lays it in.
Making those hustle plays that are keeping you right there.
30-29 UCF. Sellers floats it inside to Walker. Turnaround jumper missed. Tip won't go. Loose ball rebound taken by the Cowboys. Jamiron Keller. Keller lob pass to Keon Williams. Too far underneath, and he has to try to save it, and it goes untouched out of bounds to the UCF bench for the 7th Cowboy turnover.
A couple of plays ago when Diallo got the follow, it was heads up. Smart of Garrison to not reach out and foul. And then on that play, just, make sure you've got a chance to take a lead. Make sure you do it.
Time now for our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take as UCF calls for time.
Dave, the Cowboys have had more hustle than UCF. And I think the zone has thrown UCF off a little bit because the only thing that's really working for them is Diallo inside.
That's our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take. Come in or order online with the Brahms new Fresh Market app for all your grocery needs at your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market. Incredibly fresh, incredibly convenient. That's Brahms. Diallo has 11 points, 7 rebounds for UCF, but their two leading scorers, Jalen Sellers, who averages 16 points per game, has only 2 on 1 of 5 shooting, and Darius Johnson, who's their leading scorer in conference play, averaging 15 points per game and coming off a 33-point outing Saturday at TCU, has 6 points on 2 of 6 shooting. So their primary offensive threats throughout the season have done little to nothing. Diallo has come up big, but I think if you can keep those two guards in check, your chances go up considerably.
And you keep Brandon Garrison, get him to the locker room with still just 1 foul.
Yes. UCF with the ball. We're inside a minute to play in the first half. It's 30-29, UCF on top. Johnson, left wing to Sellers. Throws it down to Silla, left baseline. Turns, now backs in on the dribble against Williams. 4 to shoot, spins baseline side, turnaround jumper, no. But a foul called. Tierno Silla will be at the line to shoot 2.
Keon Williams picked up his second.
Silla almost converted that for a chance for a 3-point play. Boy, you look at UCF, they've got Silla at 6'11", Diallo at 7 foot, Omar Payne at 6'10". They just trade those guys out. Silla makes the first free throw. He's had a good first half. He has 4 points.
Daly in with 2 fouls, but more of an offensive threat here as the Cowboys will have the ball as Keon Williams goes to the bench.
31-29 UCF. Neither team is led by more than 6. 42.6 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Silla with his second, and it's in. 32-29. Cowboys push it. Hicklin underneath to Garrison, and he's fouled underneath as UCF was slow getting back, and Walker fouled him. 2 shots coming up for the Cowboy freshman.
And second foul on Walker.
UCF has done some, it's interesting. At times they haven't got back defensively, which I don't think, it certainly wasn't an issue in Stillwater, put it that way. As far as transition defense goes, not that I remember.
No, I don't, me neither. But that game, as Garrison crawls the first free throw in over the front of the rim. Let's be honest about it too, Dave. There wasn't a whole lot of transition period in that game because so many fouls called.
Garrison has made the first, and he makes the second. It's a 1-point game again. Garrison with 8 first-half points. 32-31 UCF. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 31 seconds to play, 23 to shoot. UCF in the front court. Cowboys are in the zone again, the 1-3-1. Darius Johnson, just a yo-yo dribble at midcourt, down to 13 to shoot. 21 seconds to play in the half. Out to Sellers, way outside left wing, 9 to shoot. To Jones, out to Avery, way outside right wing, 6 to shoot. Right wing Johnson, 4 to shoot. Kicks it out left corner, now left wing, Marcellus Avery for 3. It's good. 5 seconds left. Pass down the floor, deflected out of bounds by Darius Johnson to the near sideline. It'll be Cowboy ball with 3.3 seconds to play, and UCF up 35-31.
That was tough, but Avery's length allowed him to shoot that over the top because Keller was right there.
Keller will throw it in on the left sideline about 25 feet from the goal. Near the hash mark. Inbounds to Small. 2 seconds. Small drives it right. Floater from 10. Misses at the buzzer, and we come to the end of the first half with UCF leading Oklahoma State 35-31. John?
For all of the problems of getting any sort of rhythm offensively early in the game, Cowboys made up for it with a lot of hustle, a lot of extra effort plays, which you have to give yourself a chance against a team like UCF.
Once again at half, it's UCF 35, Oklahoma State 31. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Rib Crib on Perkins Road in Stillwater is the home of the Coach Mike Boynton radio show. Join us Thursday nights this season, or tune in to hear the inside scoop on Cowboy basketball from the man himself. Score the ultimate win and let Rib Crib cater your holiday parties. We can feed 10 to 10,000 with our award-winning barbecue. Rib Crib, proud sponsor of OSU Athletics and the smoking good stuff since '92.
Into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Do you have someone who deserves to be honored for serving the community, country, and love for Oklahoma State and the Cowboys? Bob Moore Buick GMC and Oklahoma State Athletics are proud to present Hometown Heroes, honoring service members, teachers, doctors, and other deserving community members for their hard work. To learn more and nominate your hometown hero for their chance to be recognized at an OSU Athletics event, visit okstate.com/Bob Moore today. Go Pokes!
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me. Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
This is the Cowboy Halftime Show on the Cowboy Sports Network from Learfield. Brought to you by Stillwater Medical, proud partner of OSU Athletics. Shelter Insurance, for auto, home, and life insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. And by the people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas. Now, let's go courtside.
35-31, UCF leads Oklahoma State at half. You mentioned this during the break, John. The difference, the three-point shooting.
Yeah, you've got UCF getting the two early ones from Johnson, which helped them build an early lead, but they are 5 for 10 from behind the arc. The Cowboys 3 of 14, and you can say that outside of about 3 of the Cowboy attempts from there, the quality looks have been very much in favor of UCF. A couple of things that give you some hope here in the second half, not just that it's a 4-point deficit, but you're going to have Javon Small on the floor to start the second half. You did not have that in Stillwater, and it made a big difference. But the Cowboys have outscored UCF in the paint 14-10. That's even with Diallo scoring 11 and grabbing 7 rebounds. Second chance points need to get better. UCF with a 9-4 advantage there. But block shots, how about this, Dave? If you were to guess which team would have more block shots at the half, you would say UCF because of all their length. The Cowboys are credited, unless I'm seeing this wrong, with 9 block shots in the first half and only 5 for UCF.
Yeah, on pace for, I think, would be a school record in block shots in a game. $2.2 billion for our schools and counting. That's what the people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas have contributed to education in the last decade. Thanks in large part to the people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas, America became energy independent, helping secure our economic and national security. At half, UCF leads Oklahoma State 35-31. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield. Looking for some of the best food in Stillwater? Regardless of your taste, you'll find something you love on the Stillwater Country Club lunch or dinner menu. Stillwater Country Club is a great choice on game weekends. At SCC, you can avoid the crowded spots while enjoying a wonderful meal. Whether it's the night before the game, lunch on game day, or dinner afterwards, Stillwater Country Club is a great choice. Stillwater Country Club, celebrating a rich history, embracing a bright future.
At Wilson Cadillac, your time is our primary focus. Our team's goal is to help you find your perfect vehicle without slowing you down. We know the less time you spend shopping for a car, the more time you'll have for the things that drive you and your family. We've modernized the luxury car shopping experience with complete mobile signatures and at-home vehicle delivery by our white glove concierge service. And with the largest selection of Cadillac inventory in the state, you'll have the choices to find the perfect one. Save time and enjoy a modernized luxury experience only at Wilson Cadillac.
OSU basketball fans, Blue Peak Fiber Internet has tipped off in your neighborhood. Streaming, gaming, surfing, whatever you're into, fiber gets you there faster. Blue Peak gives you lightning fast internet and unlimited data with no contracts, no hidden fees, and no dead zones. You can even power all your devices all at the same time. Now that's a slam dunk. Up your game and get connected at HelloBluePeak.com. That's HelloBluePeak.com.
Hey parents, have you signed your child up for Stillwater Medical's Pistol Pete's Partners Kids Club? For just $40, children 8th grade and younger will have the opportunity to meet and interact with student athletes, Pistol Pete, and the OSU Spirit Squad. Pistol Pete's Partners members get in free to OSU soccer, women's basketball, wrestling, baseball, and softball home regular season events. Visit okstate.com/kids club to sign your kid up today.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Oklahoma State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Joining us now is Kerry Alexander, who's the founder of the Remember the 10 Run. Year number 18, is that right? Coming up in April, is that right?
It is so hard to believe. It's been 18 years we've been having this run, and we were excited to have the first one go off well, and it's amazing to still see so many Cowboy fans that want to come back year after year. We anticipate we'll have it in perpetuity.
So third week of April once again, is that the case?
It is, and of course, it's just a reminder to everybody, you can go on to rememberthe10.com to sign up and all that fun stuff, and there's a 1 mile fun run for those who want to get out and stretch their legs, but also a competitive 5K, and then the 10K is one of the most prominent ones in the state that we get tons and tons of people, and you sign up on the website. There are packet pickups you can find out about in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Stillwater, so we make it easy to get everybody involved and have a huge crowd out there.
Saturday, April 20th, as a matter of fact, is the date for this year's Remember the 10 Run. What services on campus have benefited? Some may not be familiar with that, but each year you see we have a chance to witness the check presentation, and the reality is during the time of the run, the needs on campus, I'm sure, have grown from a counseling standpoint, and so it's great that you've been able to offer a lot of help in that regard.
We're thrilled about the support we've had. We initially anticipated this being a break-even event. We'd have a great event. You probably noticed on our T-shirts there are no logos or anything else besides those of the 10, so sponsorships aren't a big deal. This is all about Cowboy fans coming out to participate and be part of it. And what's wild is that we've been able not only to donate over the years, by the end of this year, close to $500,000 is how much we'll be up to after this year. And that would include our scholarships we give out annually, 10 $1,000 scholarships. And we've also, through those scholarships, been able to support grief counseling services. So those scholarships go to students who have pursued an advanced degree in one of those specialties that involve grief counseling and helping the same kind of student that might lose a parent or even something that may not be as significant when we're in our age, Dave, but back then, losing a girlfriend, having a bad grade, missing their friends, all those things can make the difference between a student having a successful experience their first year or even their last year at Oklahoma State, or maybe deciding to drop out and never coming back. And so those scholarships are all given in memory of the 10 men that we lost, and we think that's a lasting tribute to what they do, what they did during their lives, but also the feeling that so many people have about them now, that the love for them lives on.
Oh, it certainly is a great tribute. Kerry, we appreciate it. Saturday, April 20th. We're looking forward to it.
We want a record crowd this year, so grab your friends, come out, and we always need volunteers if you want to come out and support us that way. But April 20th, and sign up at rememberthe10.com.
That's Kerry Alexander, the founder of the Remember the 10 run, coming up April 20th in Stillwater. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Hey parents, have you signed your child up for Stillwater Medical's Pistol Pete's Partners Kids Club? For just $40, children 8th grade and younger will have the opportunity to meet and interact with student athletes. Pistol Pete and the OSU Spirit Squad. Pistol Pete's Partners members get in free to OSU soccer, women's basketball, wrestling, baseball, and softball home regular season events. Visit okstate.com/kids club to sign your kid up today.
Rib Crib on Perkins Road in Stillwater is the home of the Coach Mike Boynton Radio Show. Join us Thursday nights this season, or tune in to hear the inside scoop on Cowboy basketball from the man himself. Score the ultimate win and let Rib Crib cater your holiday parties. We can feed 10 to 10,000 with our award-winning barbecue. Rib Crib, proud sponsor of OSU Athletics and the smoking good stuff since '92.
At a time where everybody always wants a little more from you, with prices rising and fees increasing and on, it's nice to get a bit of it back. And one great way is to switch your banking to PayMe checking from Communication Federal Credit Union. The PayMe account debit card pays you real cash back for using your card online, in stores, in apps, or at the pump. It all adds up, plus it's free, and only from Communication Federal. Visit any branch or go to comfedcu.org. All offers subject to credit union approval. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCAA.
Membership does have its privileges. Become a member of OSU's Pokes with a Purpose NIL Collective. Choose from 6 membership levels, each loaded with great benefits and rewards, like OSU Max subscriptions, game tickets, signed memorabilia, wearables, merchandise, personal experiences with athletes and coaches, and so much more. And your membership helps OSU recruit and retain student athletes, so we remain competitive. Visit pokeswithapurpose.com and click on membership to see all the perks. Join today.
UCF leads Oklahoma State 35-31 at halftime here in Kansas City. The Cowboys shot 32% in the first half, were 3 of 14 from 3, 6 of 6 at the line. UCF 34% from the field, 5 of 10 though from 3. That's the difference in a game. 6 of 9 at the line. UCF at 24-22 rebounding edge. Cowboys with 7 turnovers. UCF with 5. Brandon Garrison and Javon Small 8 points apiece for Oklahoma State. Ibrahima Diallo with 11 points and 7 rebounds to lead UCF in the first half. Second half's coming up. 35-31, UCF on top of Oklahoma State at halftime here in Kansas City. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercy.net/OSU now. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
There's a lot of hype around electric vehicles right now, but there are also a lot of questions too. How far can they go on a single charge? How long does it take to charge the batteries? Do they have good performance? Do they require a lot of maintenance? At PSO, we get it. You've got electric vehicle questions. Fortunately, we have answers. Here's to making informed decisions. Learn more about electric vehicles at gettoknowev.com. Knowledge is power.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
When in college, semesters can be a hard and stressful time of the year for many. So while you're packing the stands at Gallagher-Iba Arena to cheer on the Cowboys this season, be sure to check on your friends and those a part of the Cowboy family. Call or text 988 to talk to crisis counselors who are trained to help anyone struggling with mental health crisis. Visit wellness.okstate.edu for any additional resources. We take care of one another. It's the Cowboy way. Text or call 988 for help.
back in Kansas City. UCF leads Oklahoma State 35-31 as we get ready for the start of the second half. Before that happens, let's go to John and Coach Boyd.
Coach, over the last 7-8 minutes, you guys really got aggressive and got some good things out of it.
Yeah, I thought our defensive focus, which wasn't bad.
Well, we'll catch in with John and Coach having a little issue with the microphone there. I think you can summarize. That was cutting out before you came back. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, yeah, sometimes, technology's great when it works, right?
Yes.
Dave, Coach was very pleased with the effort his team gave in the first half. A lot of hustle plays, as we talked about, coming down the stretch especially, and thought the zone kept UCF off balance a little bit. But what the Cowboys need is to be able to finish more when you're close to the rim and not turn it over quite so much. He attributed some of that just to some jitters, being in this atmosphere and understanding, the next time you don't come out on top, then your season's over. So overall, I think he's pretty pleased with his team.
Neither team is led by more than 6. UCF with a 4-point advantage as we get ready for the start of the second half. Cowboy basketball brought to you by Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. What would get this thing going on Oklahoma State's side? What has to happen?
Well, your defense has to be really good, and when the shot goes up, make sure you get the defensive rebound if a miss is coming. It's got to start on the defensive end this half. Now, offensively, you still need to continue to get into the paint and at least force defenders to collapse to kick it out to open shooters. Jarius Hicklin looks very confident. He made that first three, didn't hesitate at all. Javon Small was starting to get into an offensive flow, and credit to him that he didn't force shots early in the game to make himself more frustrated if they hadn't gone down. He's in a pretty good rhythm right now, as much as you can be against UCF.
Cowboys will start the second half with Keller, John Michael Wright, Keon Williams, Brandon Garrison, and Javon Small on the floor. OSU has the ball. Here's an alley-oop pass underneath, knocked away from Garrison, taken by UCF. Cowboys turn it over for the 8th time.
It's just Diallo being 7 feet tall, and just because he strayed away from the basket. The play was there for a split second, but Diallo closed with that length.
UCF starts the second half with Allen, Johnson, Diallo, Sellers, and Walker on the floor, and a pass inside to Diallo, and he's fouled on the shot underneath.
Well, and Q had to come off of his man, and now Keon has 3.
Well, and once again, UCF going to Diallo with intention offensively.
Well, Diallo set that massive screen beyond the top of the key on Jamiron Keller, and then Brandon Garrison has to come over to help stop the drive, and Diallo rolling. That created the problem.
Yeah, attacking the switches, and that was not a swish as he missed that well short. Diallo is now 1 for 3 at the line. He has 11 points and 7 rebounds. It's a 35-31 UCF lead. About 30 seconds into the second half. Ibrahima Diallo makes the second. His career high is 14. He has 12. 36-31 UCF. John Michael Wright in the front court, dumps it down to Garrison at the left block. Out to John Michael, top of the key, 3-point shot. Missed. Rebound Darius Johnson of UCF. UCF could take its biggest lead of the day with a basket on this trip. Johnson fumbled the dribble but maintained possession. Out to Shamari Allen. Across the floor to C.J. Walker. Walker attacks Keon Williams. Gets to the foul line. Throws it out to Johnson. 15 to shoot. Back to Walker, right wing. 3-point jumper. Good. Walker, as you mentioned in the pregame, had a couple of big 3-point baskets in the second half in Stillwater, and that one puts UCF up 39-31. UCF's biggest lead of the game.
Well, and they put it in his hands, too, and tried to work on Keon Williams with those 3 fouls.
Here's Keon, left wing, drives it left, kicks it out to Garrison, left elbow, 11 to shoot. To Small between the 2 circles. Heads over to dribble in front of the Cowboy bench. Right wing, John Michael Wright, 5 to shoot. Attacks the rim, left-hand layup, no. Rebound, C.J. Walker of UCF. Cowboys had a bad start to the second half at BYU. UCF trying to repeat that as Sellers attacks, lays it in, and a foul called. Count the basket for Jalen Sellers. Looks like we could be heading down that path again. BYU outscored the Cowboys 13-0 to start the second half, and UCF has scored the first 6 here of the second half, and Sellers with a chance to 3-point play, with chance for a 3-point play. (41-31) UCF. Sellers, a left-hander at the line, rattles it in. It's a 7-0 run by UCF to start the second half. It's 42-31 in favor of the Knights.
Sometimes it's about making shots. That first look from three from John Michael Wright was his most open look today. Couldn't get it to go.
Cowboys need an answer to stop this run. Javon Small floats it left corner to Williams. He drives the left baseline, goes all the way underneath, throws it out to Small, top of the key. 6 to shoot, pass inside, a bad pass, intercepted by UCF. Knights counterattack, long pass down the floor to Walker, layup good, and UCF's up by 13, and a timeout Oklahoma State. Unfortunately, a repeat of what occurred Saturday night in Provo. UCF starts the second half with a 9-0 run, and with 17:55 to play, it's UCF 44, Oklahoma State 31. A timeout. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Hey parents, have you signed your child up for Stillwater Medical's Pistol Pete's Partners Kids Club? For just $40, children 8th grade and younger will have the opportunity to meet and interact with student athletes, Pistol Pete, and the OSU Spirit Squad. Pistol Pete's Partners members get in free to OSU soccer, women's basketball, wrestling, baseball, and softball home regular season events. Visit okstate.com/kids club to sign your kid up today.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start. Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? No way, dude. Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen. To draft an agent for your team, visit shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
There's a lot of hype around electric vehicles right now, but there are also a lot of questions, too. How far can they go on a single charge? How long does it take to charge the batteries? Do they have good performance? Do they require a lot of maintenance? At PSO, we get it. You've got electric vehicle questions. Fortunately, we have answers. Here's to making informed decisions. Learn more about electric vehicles at gettoknowev.com. Knowledge is power.
Folks gearing up for game day, make a game-winning call with Rib Crib's Hickory Smoked Barbecue with plenty of catering options. Rib Crib is the MVP for parties or events of any size. Head to ribcrib.com to learn more, plus get free delivery for all catering packages over $100. UCF has scored the first 9 points out of the locker room. And what was a 4-point Knights lead at halftime is now a 13-point lead over the Cowboys, 44-31 with 17 minutes, 55 seconds remaining. Cowboys 0 for 2 to start this half and have turned it over twice. Meanwhile, UCF 3 for 3. Walker's made a 3 and also 2 of 3 from the line. Just in a blink of an eye. Now you're really going to find out about the 1-2 level, but now it's more than just the 1-2. You've got to get shots to go down, and you're going to have to get some stops. And listen, if you're willing to continue to grind at this thing, then UCF is prone to stretches of struggle offensively. But the problem now is that Walker has made 2 threes, one here in the second half. Sellers finally got a drive to the rim, and those types of things can really kickstart guys who normally would be a little bit more consistent offensively.
And you'll need defensive stops because UCF is a very good defensive team. They're the 12th best defensive efficiency team in the country, so you'll have to peck away. Still have a lot of time, though. 17:40 left in the second half. Cowboys with the ball trailing by 13. UCF has begun the second half with a 9-0 run. Here's Garrison at the left block, turned away, out to Small, 6 to shoot. Small dribbles off to the left corner, 4 to shoot. Left wing Hicklin, 3 to shoot. He drives it right, the ball slapped away, ricochets out of bounds off of Hicklin. That's the third Cowboy turnover of the second half and the 10th for the game, and UCF will get the ball.
Problem started when Brandon Garrison, off a nice pass from Javon Small, dribbled out of the lane.
Yeah.
You got to go ahead and challenge Diallo. That's a perfect spot for you to go score.
UCF on a 9-0 run to start the second half. Diallo for the Knights, backing in against Garrison, spins baseline side and banks it off the glass and in. Diallo has matched his career high with 14. The UCF run is 11-0 to start the second half, and it's 46-31 Knights. 16:55 remaining second half. Cowboys in the front court, working left to right here in the second half in front of the Oklahoma State bench. Hicklin dribbles across the floor to the right wing, picks it up, left wing to Daly. Daly for three. Missed short. Rebound Diallo, his 8th for UCF. UCF in the front court. They've started the second half with an 11-0 run. The Cowboys were victimized by a 13-0 BYU run Saturday night. That was a 3-point game at half. This game was a 4-point game at half. Here's Diallo again, backing in on the dribble, spins baseline side, and he's just flung down by Garrison. That's a foul.
I think it was partially Garrison and partially Diallo losing his balance.
Substitution, Mike Marsh replaces Garrison.
It's a non-shooting foul. Garrison in. Garrison is out. Mike Marsh is in. Third team foul for the Cowboys already this half. 16:19 to play. Here's Walker kicking out, top of the key to Allen. Right wing Darius Johnson. About to Shamari Allen in the right corner. Dribbles into the paint. Spins to his right. Turnaround 10-footer. A brick. Rebound. Knocked around. And taken by the Cowboys, Eric Daly Jr. 46-31. UCF up 15. 16 minutes exactly to play here in the second half. Jarius Hicklin, top of the key. Swing it right wing to Jamiron Keller. Drives it right, snakes his way to the rim. Ball slapped away into the hands of Marsh. He misses the jump hook. Rebound slapped off the ground by Diallo, and he comes away with it for UCF. And he's lumbering down the floor as UCF brings the ball into the front court. Darius Johnson drives it left, stops at the block. Diagonal pass right wing to Walker. Walker again for three. Rattled out. Rebound to the Cowboys, Jamiron Keller. Outlet to Small. 46-31, UCF on top. Cowboys still haven't scored in the second half. Small left corner to Daly. Daly drives the baseline. Spins again. Shot blocked by Diallo. Loose ball on the rebound. Scramble for it. UCF has it. Sellers dribbles into the front court. Drives it hard left. Leaning jumper. No. Foul on Javon Small. And that'll bring us to a timeout. 15-14 to play. The Cowboys have been outscored 11-0 to start the second half, and UCF leads Oklahoma State 46-31. Again, 15-14 on the clock here in the second half. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
OSU basketball fans, Blue Peak Fiber Internet has tipped off in your neighborhood. Streaming, gaming, surfing, whatever you're into, fiber gets you there faster. Blue Peak gives you lightning fast internet and unlimited data with no contracts, no hidden fees, and no dead zones. You can even power all your devices all at the same time. Now that's a slam dunk. Up your game and get connected at hellobluepeak.com. That's hellobluepeak.com.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by
The last few years have been difficult for many of us.
Yeah.
COVID-19, teaching and learning online, face masks, and more. Yet our independent pharmacy continues to thrive because of what we believe in. You. Together, we are better. A sincere thank you from all of us at Charlie's Discount Drug.
Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can't run, or you can't drive high. You can't run, or you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Oklahoma's top local credit union, Communication Federal Credit Union, has all the tools to make your financial life easier. From Visa debit cards to home loans, we have you covered. Stop by any Communication Federal branch across Oklahoma and experience the Communication Federal difference, federally insured by NCUA. Nightmare start of the second half for OSU for the second straight game. The Cowboys trailing UCF 46-31. The Knights have scored 11 straight points to open the half. They are 4 of 6 from the field. The Cowboys are 0 for 5 with 3 turnovers. And unfortunately for OSU, the shots haven't gone down. A good look from John Michael Wright from 3 for their first good scoring chance of the second half did not go down. And Wright missed on a left-handed drive to the rim, challenging the much taller Knights in the interior. Dave, the length is having an impact, not just in the obvious in terms of blocked shots or altered shots. It's having an effect mentally on some of the Cowboy players.
Oh, I think it is. You know, and here's the thing that's different than the other night. The Cowboys fell behind 25 to BYU and rallied and cut it to 10. UCF is an entirely different team than BYU just because they have so much length. And you know, BYU has limitations defensively. UCF does not. Trying to make up a deficit against these guys, I would think, would be extraordinarily difficult. Sellers at the line makes the first. I mean, would you agree with that? I mean, BYU has good defensive numbers, but they're not like these guys. No. Not even close.
No.
47-31 UCF. Here's Sellers again, and he makes a second. And just like Saturday night, it's a 13-0 run by the opponent to start the second half. UCF up 48-31. Some three-quarter court pressure. Cowboys handle it. See if they can peck away and get back into the game. Still 15 minutes to play. But UCF has started the second half on a 13-0 run. Daly has it between the two circles. Right wing to Hicklin. Fakes, drives, but turned away. Cross the floor pass intercepted by Allen. He's fouled by Keller. That'll be team foul number 5 on the Cowboys already here in just over 5 minutes of second half play. Keon Williams and John Michael Wright return for the Cowboys. Mike Marsh and Jamiron Keller are out. 48-31 UCF with 14:47 to play second half. Shamari Allen on the dribble in the front court. Heads over to the right side. Defended by Keon Williams. Left wing to Sellers, the left-hander. He's her leading scorer. Whips it out, top of the key. Three-pointer by Walker, misses short. Long rebound, deflected, but taken by John Michael Wright. 4-on-3. Down the floor to Hicklin, right wing. He fakes. He drives the right baseline. Gets to the rim. Kicks it out right wing to Small. Across the floor to John Michael Wright. Left corner, Keon Williams. Inside to Daly. One power dribble goes up on Payne, and Payne fouled it. Eric Daly Jr. will be at the line to shoot two. Even in that sequence, John, Cowboys had a big advantage, and UCF, with its length and speed, was able to recover. Now, Daly will be at the line to shoot two, but they almost got a stop out of that.
Yeah, and David started because Hicklin made a nice little shot fake, got by his man, but when by the time he got to the rim, he could not go up because he couldn't challenge the two taller guys.
Daly misses the first free throw, remains a 47-31 UCF advantage. Here's the second free throw on the way by Daly, and it's in. So the Cowboys get their first point of the second half at the 14-19 mark. It's 48-32 UCF. Darius Johnson dribbling just beyond midcourt, right wing to Allen. Throws it down to Omar Payne, right baseline. Defended by Daly. Backs him in on the paint. Payne with a 4-inch height advantage. Left-hand jump hook. A brick. Rebound slapped off the glass. Loose ball. Scramble for it. It's out of bounds off Payne underneath. It'll be Cowboy ball.
It's a good fight from Eric Daly down low. He made Payne shoot a really tough shot.
$13:55 remaining. 48-32. UCF up 16. Jarius Hicklin. Javon Small, Eric Daly, John Michael Wright, Keon Williams on the floor for the Pokes. Daly on the dribble, spins into the paint. Little left-hand jump hook is altered by Payne. Loose ball taken by UCF.
Well, Payne's got both hands all over him, too. They have really let both teams play, frankly.
Johnson takes a handoff, dribbles up to the foul line, left side at the elbow, picks it up. Left wing, Shamari Allen. 48-32, UCF up 16. Left wing, Darius Johnson. Inside to Walker. Turnaround jumper missed badly. Rebounded Jarius Hicklin on the run. Hicklin into the front court. Right wing, John Michael Wright. Quick three. Missed short. Rebound, a scramble for it. Johnson has it for UCF. Down the floor to Sellers, goes all the way to the rim and lays it in. Sellers has 7 of his 9 here in the second half, and UCF is leading now 50-32 with 13 minutes to play. They started the second half on a 15-1 run and a timeout Cowboys with 12:59 on the clock. UCF 50, Oklahoma State 32, and time for our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take. John?
Well, Dave, when you're getting pressured as much and it's hard to score at the rim, then your perimeter shots need to be able to go down, and unfortunately it's been the exact opposite kind of day for John Michael Wright than you know he would want to put forth. As you know, the Cowboys as a team, 3 of 17 from three-point range, and John Michael 0 for 5 and 1 for 8 overall. Just to come back against a team like this, you've got to make some threes. You just do, and the Cowboys haven't been able to do it.
That's our Brahms Fresh Market Fresh Take. Come in or order online with the Brahms New Fresh Market app for all your grocery needs at your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market. Incredibly fresh, incredibly convenient. That's Brahms. Cowboys inbound. It's small near midcourt. In the center of the floor. Dribbles over to the left side. Left corner, Keon Williams for 3. Pinballed out. Rebound, Marcellus Avery of UCF. Cowboys now shooting 26% from the field. They're 3 of 18 from 3. UCF was up 4 at half, and now they have the ball up by 18 points. 50-32. Marcellus Avery out to Johnson. Cowboys in a man-to-man. They've played zone as well today. Right wing to Sellers. 9 to shoot. At the right block to Omar Payne. Correction, that's Silla. Hands it off to Johnson. 3 to shoot. Takes it right baseline. Chucks up a 15-footer. It misses. Offensive rebound, Marcellus Avery. Out to Johnson, right corner. Open for 3. Got it. And UCF leads 53-32. A second chance three-pointer for UCF. And it's a 21-point Knights lead. With 12 minutes to play. They've started the second half with an 18-1 run. Hicklin on the dribble, right wing. Top of the key to John Michael Wright. Left corner, Keon Williams. He drives the baseline, throws it out, foul line left to Daly. Open jumper is good. That's the first field goal for Oklahoma State, which occurs at the 11:49 mark of the second half. 53-34 UCF. Johnson on the dribble. Right wing to Sellers. Back out to Johnson, top of the key. 14 to shoot. Left wing, Sellers, 18-footer, misses short. Rebound, slapped out of bounds on the far sideline. It'll be off the Cowboys, and the ball will go to UCF after a timeout. 11 minutes and 24 seconds left to play second half. UCF has outscored Oklahoma State 18-3 to begin the second half, and the Knights are up 53-34. Again, 11:24 left on the clock. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
When a power line goes down, the safest distance is further than you think. Power from a downed line can travel through trees, water, and ice, and even the ground. You don't have to touch the line to get seriously hurt. So stay as far away as you can. Anything power lines are touching can be dangerous, including the ground. Let's live safely together. Learn more at oge.com/safety tips.
Whether it's huge payouts or epic prizes, anything can happen with $200,000 guaranteed at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa. Every Tuesday and Saturday in March, we'll draw 4 winners from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., plus 2 surprise and delight winners to claim a share of $200,000 in cash and prizes. Earn entries daily starting March 1st for $200,000 guaranteed. Anything can happen. Only at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tulsa. See One Star Rewards for full rules and details.
1890 Original is the go-to game day beverage for Cowboys everywhere. Brewed by Cowboys, for Cowboys in Stillwater, this blonde ale is smooth, crisp, and refreshing. Named for the year OSU was founded, 1890 Original is available at OSU sporting events, the Iron Monk Tap Room, and statewide on draft and at your favorite stores. Try 1890 Original today and drink the Cowboy way. Keep it classy, Cowboys. Enjoy responsibly. Iron Monk Brewing Company, official craft beer of Oklahoma State Athletics.
Whether Brahms is your stop for a burger and ice cream or your weekly trip for groceries from the fresh market, Brahms is proud to be a part of your family's tradition. Brahms, farm fresh for over 50 years. Proud partner of Oklahoma State Athletics. 11:24 remaining second half here in Kansas City at the Big 12 tournament. The Cowboys trailing UCF 53-34. It was a 35-31 UCF lead at halftime. The Knights scored 13 straight points to go up by 16. The Cowboys' first field goal here in the second half came at the 11:50 mark by Eric Daly Jr. In fact, he's the only Cowboy that has scored, and now it's a 19-point deficit.
Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Oklahoma State basketball. Dave Hunziker, John Holcomb, Kevin Clintworth with you from Kansas City. UCF has outscored the Cowboys 18-3 to begin the second half, and the Knights are up 53-34. You know, the Cowboys, you mentioned, will need to make some threes, obviously, to have a chance to come back and win. And that's been hard against UCF. They've given up about 6.5 threes per game, but in only 9 games out of 30 played this year by UCF, have the Knights given up 8 or more threes. You'll probably need to get to 10 threes at least to have a chance to win this afternoon.
Yeah, and Dave, you got to have Javon Small be able to get open for shots. He hasn't even taken a shot attempt in the second half so far. Had 8 points in the first half, was starting to find some rhythm, but has not been able to find space so far.
UCF inbounding into Shamari Allen, defended by John Michael Wright. Allen dribbles over to the left side, and a whistle and a foul away from the ball on Eric Daly Jr. He's trying to knock Payne off his cut.
Number 3.
That's team foul number 6 already on the Cowboys. UCF has committed only 1 foul. Another inbounds goes to Payne this time. He hands it off to Allen. 53-34, UCF with the ball up by 19 midway through the second half. Payne now dumps it inside to Silla. Silla has the dribble poked away and stolen by Javon Small. Cowboys counterattack from left to right. Small all the way to the rim, leaning 5-footer off the glass and in. It's a very determined finish by Small. Cowboys have scored the last 4 to cut the lead to 17. 53-36. Remember, Oklahoma State was down 25 at BYU and cut the lead down to 10. Made that interesting. UCF with the ball. This is Avery. Inside to Payne at the left block. Payne, couple of dribbles into the paint. Jump hook, missed, too hard. Offensive rebound, Avery. Feeds a cutter down the lane, and Jones lays it off the glass and in. There's another second chance bucket for UCF. It's 55-36 Knights. Small dribbles up to the foul line. Turned away and throws it away. Keon Williams left the spot. Small threw it to the Cowboy bench as Oklahoma State turns it over for the 12th time and the 5th time already here in the second half. Small gets a break. He leaves the game. Jamyron Keller replaces him. So it's Keller, Garrison, Hicklin, Keon Williams, and John Michael Wright on the floor as Daly takes his 3 fouls to the bench. UCF with the ball. This is Shamari Allen on the dribble. Defended by Keller, top of the key to Payne. Throws it inside, and a whistle, and Silla is fouled.
Boy, Keon Williams upset with teammates for not switching. Number 4 on cue.
Silla at the line for UCF. Yeah, boy, Keon's really upset. Had one of his teammates, unfortunately. Didn't see that very often on this team.
Nope, and Justin McBride will be checking in.
Silla makes a free throw.
For Williams.
Williams just picked up his 4th foul, and he races off to the bench. 56-36 UCF. Second free throw by Silla is good. He has 7. Justin McBride gave the Cowboys some good minutes at BYU Saturday. They'll need some from him again today. 57-36. McBride goes all the way to the rim, gets a shot blocked. He got it back and got it blocked again. Silla with a second block, Payne with a first. UCF gets the rebound, and the Knights are in the front court up by 21. Well, at least McBride made an assertive move to the basket.
Yeah, he wasn't afraid to challenge.
Allen dribbling at midcourt, 14 to shoot. Now heads back to the left, kicks it out left corner to Antoine Jones. He shoots for three and hits. UCF is now 8 of 15 from three, and the Knights are up 60-36. They've outscored the Cowboys 25-5 in the first 11 minutes of the second half. Garrison catches at the right block. Backing in against Payne with a left-hand dribble, spins, jump hook, good.
Got a little clear out with his right elbow on the way up.
60-38, UCF. 8:55 to play. Allen advances the dribble into the front court, snakes his way down the paint, attacks the rim, spinning layup, no, but he was fouled hard, knocked to the ground underneath the basket. The foul, I believe, is on Garrison. That's his third. So Daly has 3 fouls, Garrison 3 fouls, and Keon Williams has 4. And free throws forthcoming for Shamari Allen of UCF. And he makes the first. First point for Allen. 61-38. And he makes the second. 62-38, UCF on top. Darius Johnson returns to the UCF lineup, and Allen will leave the game. Another very hard start for the Cowboys to start the second half. Cowboys beat the pressure. John Michael Wright throws it foul line left to Garrison. He turns and faces the basket, defended by Silla. Backs him into the paint on the dribble, spins again, turnaround jumper, misses. Rebound Johnson of UCF. With 8.5 to play, and UCF up 62-38. It was a 35-31 UCF lead at halftime. Then they started the second half as BYU did on a 13-0 run and have outscored the Cowboys 27-7 in the second stanza. UCF with the ball. Johnson accepts a handoff, bounce pass to a cutting Payne. He goes to the rim and is fouled by McBride. 2 free throws forthcoming for Omar Payne.
It's again that roll off the high ball screen, giving the Cowboys some problems. First on McBride.
Well, the Cowboys were really good defensively in the first half. That cannot be said here in the second half, as UCF has shot 50% from the field, made 3 of 5 from 3, and 8 of 9 at the line. And Payne makes the first. And UCF has its biggest lead. It's 63-38. With 8:10 to play. Misses the second. McBride rebounds for the Pokes. Myron Keller between the two circles. Right wing to John Michael Wright. Ball slapped away from him. It's out of bounds off of UCF. It'll be Cowboy ball after a timeout. That almost hit John Michael Wright before it went out of bounds. Timeout with 7:57 to play. It's UCF 63, Oklahoma State 38. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
Anytime is a good time to have a howling good time at Stone Wolf Casino. Located at exit 37 off the Cimarron Turnpike between Tulsa and Stillwater. Catch a game on the big screen inside the Wolf Sports Grill while you enjoy some great food and cold beverages. Plus, join the Players Club for your chance to win prizes in their weekly promotions. In a hurry? No problem. Grab some pizza at Mazzio's Go. While you are there, fill up your tank at the Travel Plaza. For food, fuel, and fun, stop by the Stone Wolf Casino.
Chris's University Spirit on Campus Corner at Stillwater, Oklahoma is proud to be your one-stop Cowboy shop since 1986 and proud sponsor of Cowboy and Cowgirl basketball. We specialize in custom printed OSU apparel and merchandise and pride ourselves in giving our Cowboy fans the best game day shopping experience in the state. So whether it be a new orange hoodie or a new hat, we have all the gear to get you game day ready. Come see us at 3rd and Knob Block on historic Campus Corner and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember, you can shop 24/7 at chrisuniversityspirit.com, and thanks to all of our loyal and true customers.
The stereo wizards at Audio Midwest have been your go-to audio advisors since 1979. Come see the best brands like Sony, Kenwood, Alpine, LG, Samsung, Denon, and Kicker. Come see AKTV, Alexa control devices, Dolby Atmos surround, big screen car radios, high-res audio, and phone-controlled remote start. All at the lowest prices in Oklahoma. Let us help give you the knowledge to buy and use your favorite gadgets with ease. With 2 locations in Stillwater and Edmond to serve you. Remember, with Audio Midwest, you can always expect a little magic.
MidFirst Bank is a proud partner of OSU Athletics and your home for the OSU Visa debit card and the OSU Visa credit card. Visit any MidFirst location or midfirst.com/cowboys for details. Member FDIC. 7 minutes, 57 seconds remaining. UCF 63, the Cowboys 38. UCF has outscored OSU in the second half so far, 28-7. Cowboys struggling from the field early on, didn't get their first field goal, made field goal of the second half until the 11:50 mark. And here in the second half overall, shooting 3 of 14, 0 for 4 from three-point range. UCF 8 of 16 overall, 3 of 5 from long range here in the second half. 9 of 11 from the line. They've got rebounded the Cowboys 13-7 here in the second half. And for the game, rebounds are 37-29 in favor of the Knights. Cowboys are led by Javon Small and Brandon Garrison, each with 10 points. Small also with 4 rebounds. Ibrahima Diallo, starting center for UCF, 14 points, 9 boards. C.J. Walker, 12 points and 4 rebounds. Points off turnovers and second chance points, both big problems for OSU. 17-6 edge and points off turnovers for UCF and a 14-4 second chance points advantage.
Cowboys will throw the ball in with 18 to shoot. McBride for the Cowboys drives it right, leaning jumper, no, and he's fouled. He'll be at the line.
Consistently attacking.
He is.
That's on Diallo.
So McBride will be at the line. It's been a bit of a rough go for him in terms of free throw shooting, but he hasn't been there that much. He's 4 for 17 on the year. Of course, again, not a lot of opportunities. Those have come sometimes at odd times in the game. They could certainly use both of his free throws here. 63-38. And he misses the first.
Line drive, didn't bend his knees.
Yeah, his legs very much. The shot. McBride's second also misses. Rebound Diallo of UCF. Diallo now has a double-double with 14 points and 10 rebounds. He's matched his career high in scoring. 63-38, UCF up 25. It was a 4-point game at half. Knights have outscored the Cowboys 28-7 in second half. Here's Silla on the dribble, up to the elbow, right side. Hands it off to Jones. He drives it right, spins, fall away 6-footer around the rim and in. Tough shot.
And it's one of those things, you get that kind of bounce off the rim and it goes down.
7 points for Jones at 65-38. Small foul line left jumper is good. And it's 65-40 with 7 minutes to go. Johnson on the dribble, spins, dribbles up to the right elbow, bounce pass, inside to Diallo. Diallo backing in against Garrison, spins to the rim, lost it going up, rebound slapped out of bounds off of Oklahoma State. It'll be UCF ball with 8 on the shot clock. Marcellus Avery is in for UCF. Silla is out. Avery hit that big 3 right before the halftime buzzer that unfortunately set the tone for the rest of the game. Put UCF up 4, and then they scored the first 13 of the second half. Inbounds to Avery, right side, 10-footer, misses. Rebound, Garrison of Oklahoma State. Outlet to Small. Small down the left sideline, quickly into the front court on the dribble. Goes behind the back, takes it out to the perimeter. To Garrison, back to Small. Top of the key for 3, it's good.
Boy, unfortunately, you couldn't get that little flurry like he scored 5 straight points. You couldn't manage that to start the second half.
65-43. Now a whistle and a foul in the front court on Oklahoma State. Two shots for Darius Johnson of UCF. And he makes the first. 66-43. Well, Johnson, Walker, and even to some extent Sellers, they've got going in the second half after not doing much in the first.
Johnson hit those 2 early threes in the first half, but they didn't do much after that. When the Cowboys went zone, it kind of threw them off balance a little bit.
Hicklin for 3 left corner, nails it.
Second one of the game.
It's 67-46 with 6 minutes to play. UCF's biggest lead was 27 at 65-38. UCF working right to left and a foul away from the ball on Garrison, trying to guard Diallo. And UCF is in the double bonus. Cowboys have gone over the 10-foul limit, so Ibrahima Diallo be at the line to shoot 2. If he makes just one of them, he'll set a career high in scoring. Boy, they smashed the ball inside to him from the start, John. That was a concerted effort. And the goal was to get Garrison into foul trouble and take advantage of the switches.
Yeah, man, he only ended the first half with 1 foul, but picked up one early in the second half.
He makes the first free throw, so give him a career high of 15 points to go along with 10 rebounds. This is his 4th double-double of the year. He had 2 in league play, 1 against BYU, another against West Virginia. 68-46. Here's Diallo's second, and it's no good. Rebounded by Keon Williams. 68-46, UCF on top. Cowboys were down just 4, 35-31 at half. UCF started the second half on a 13-0 run, just as BYU did Saturday night. Here's Small on the dribble, and he's fouled, knocked to the ground on the play by Shamari Allen. Be team foul number 3 on the Knights.
Second on Allen.
Eric Daly replaces Brandon Garrison. Garrison with 4 fouls. Keon Williams 4 fouls. Williams is on the floor with John Michael Wright, Jarius Hicklin, Javon Small, and Daly. Inbounds pass to Small. Picks up his dribble right wing. Right corner to Keon Williams. 10 to shoot. Foul line to Daly. Fumbled it, but got it back. Shovels it to Small. 7 to shoot. Small deep 3. Top of the key. Good. Well, Small heating up as he did Saturday night. He has 18 points. 10 of those in the second half. It's 68-49 UCF. And a timeout. UCF with 5:09 to play.
Yeah, again, Small, though, not even getting a shot attempt in the second half until deep into this half, and the game pretty much decided.
Membership has its privileges when you join Pokes with a Purpose NIL Collective. Choose from 6 levels, each with exclusive benefits and rewards. Help OSU athletics remain competitive through NIL and visit pokeswithapurpose.com. Click on membership and join today.
He's got 8 of the last last 11 for OSU. Hicklin with a 3, accounting for the other points.
Cowboys have made their last 4 shots. Unfortunately, it's come too late. At the time that happened, they were down by 27 points. Cowboys had that flurry in February where things were looking up. Really pretty much dominated BYU at home. Had a great win on the road at Cincinnati that may have been a death blow to their NCAA tournament hopes. And then the buzzer-beating loss to Oklahoma, and that for the rest of the year seemed to kind of set the team sideways a bit.
And you just wish you could have seen what that stretch might have looked like if that shot hadn't gone down.
Avery drives it right, throws up a wild baseline jumper. It misses. Rebound to the Cowboys, outlet pass, deflected away and stolen by UCF. Boy, Johnson read that play, knocked it away, and Allen comes up with it as the Cowboys turn it over for the 13th time.
They'll run some clock here.
He might have made this at least a bit interesting had you scored on that possession. 4:35 to play, 68-49, UCF on top. The Knights have led by as many as 27. Only led by 4 at half. Here's Johnson driving it left. Little runner from 10, crawls off, no good. Rebound, Keon Williams. Williams speeds down the left sideline into the front court. Throws it out to Small, top of the key. Shot fake, 1 dribble, another 3 by Small, and he hits it.
My goodness.
21 for Small at 68-52. Is this some kind of a weird thing? We're just like reliving last Saturday night. I mean, almost to a T.
It's the Twilight Zone in a different time zone.
Yeah. Avery fumbled the dribble, got it back. It's a 16-point game with 3:50 to go. 68-52. Johnson, top of the circle, crosses over, drive, turned away. Chucks up a shot from the left wing. It misses. Offensive rebound, Diallo. Jump hook, left hand off the glass and in. As Diallo puts an exclamation point on what's been a career best game for him. Now with 17 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Small on the other end. Tries another 3 off the dribble and misses. Rebound kept alive by Williams. Taken by Eric Daly. Right wing John Michael Wright for 3. That misses off the back of the rim. Marcellus Avery with the rebound for UCF. 3:15 to play. It's 70-52 UCF. Knights have the ball. Shamari Allen on the dribble. And they're obviously burning time here. No rush, up by 18 points. Out it goes to Marcellus Avery with 9 to shoot. Avery about 25 feet from the basket, 7 to shoot. Defended by Keon Williams. He shoots for 3 off the dribble and hits. Second three-pointer for Marcellus Avery. It's 73-52. On the other end, it's Hicklin driving it right. Bounce pass to a cutting Daly for the slam. And a timeout, Oklahoma State. 2:46 to play. UCF 73, Oklahoma State 54. Fans, Mercy can get you off the bench and back into the game. Find your best play at mercynow.net. At Mercy, your life is our life's work. We'll take a break. 2:46 to play. UCF leads Oklahoma State 73-54. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
MidFirst Bank is an official partner of OSU Athletics and the only place to get the OSU Visa debit card. Every swipe is a chance to show your Cowboy pride. You also get access to convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to your digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/OSU for details. Member FDIC.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Membership does have its privileges. Become a member of OSU's Pokes with a Purpose NIL Collective. Choose from 6 membership levels, each loaded with great benefits and rewards, like OSU Max subscriptions, game tickets, signed memorabilia, wearables, merchandise, personal experiences with athletes and coaches, and so much more. And your membership helps OSU recruit and retain student athletes, so we remain competitive. Visit pokeswithapurpose.com and click on membership to see all the perks. Join today.
Electric vehicles are coming. Are you ready? Learn more at gettoknowev.com. Knowledge is power. 2:46 to play, second half here in Kansas City. Big 12 tournament opener. The Cowboys trailing UCF 73-54. Again, it was a 35-31 UCF lead at halftime. The Knights scored the first 13 points of the second half. The Cowboys got their first made field goal of the second half at the 11:50 mark. Javon Small has heated up lately. He leads all scorers, 21 points on 7 of 14 from the field, 5 of 9 from three-point range. He also has 4 rebounds. Brandon Garrison, the only other Cowboy in double figures with 10. Eric Daly has 9 and 8 boards. Ibrahima Diallo, a career-high 17 points. He also has 11 rebounds for UCF. C.J. Walker with 12. Darius Johnson with 11.
Well, this will cement UCF's NIT opportunity, which, as we said, would have taken some pretty wild events for that not to occur in the new NIT format. Full court pressure. Langford in the game for UCF. He dribbles across the timeline into the front court, plays it to Sellers, and UCF will run its half-court offense with a 19-point lead, 73-54, 2.5 minutes left in the second half. Silla, right wing to Antoine Jones, out to Langford, 5 to shoot. He shovels it to Sellers, 4 to shoot. Right wing to Silla with 2 to shoot. Right side, three-pointer in flight by Allen. Is an air ball too strong? It'll be Cowboy ball.
In the game for the Knights, 15, Tyler Hendricks. 22, Mahowski. Number 4,
Mahowski is in for UCF. Johnny Dawkins, obviously, with his eyes already on tomorrow, as he should, trying to rest his main players as much as he can. He'll face BYU tomorrow. Small, one dribble, three-pointer, left wing, pinballed out, rebound Silla of UCF with 2 minutes to play. 73-54, UCF on top. Silla backing in against Keon Williams, gets into the paint, jump hook, good with the right hand. 75-54, Daly for 3 right corner, he hits it. 75-57, a minute and a half to go. Cowboys have made 8 threes, many of those here late. Most of those here late, as a matter of fact. Game was in a balance. They were only 3 of 18 from 3. Minute 18 to go. Hendricks drives it right. Fall away 10-footer right side. Good. Tough shot. 77-57 UCF. Hicklin, quick 3 off the dribble right wing. Good.
3 points for Darius Hicklin. 1 minute remaining.
77-60. UCF with the ball up 17. And we're down to 50 seconds to play. Silla drives the left baseline.
They need to check this for an elbow. He swung the elbows around to clear space, and Silla's so tall. And Keon Williams is sitting on the floor grabbing his face.
And there's no checking of the replay. I think it was just his contact with the forearm as opposed to the elbows. What Doug Sermon signaled to us. Keon Williams has to leave the game. Mike Boynton's going to put Weston Church and Carson Sager in.
Tough for Williams.
Yeah.
For the season, for him to end like that, too, after frustrating second half.
John Michael Wright, Jarius Hicklin are out. (77-60). Church drives it right. Baseline right jumper.
They're going to count the basket.
They'll call basket interference, and Church will be at the line. Chance for a three-point play.
I get to say it now, Dave. Didn't actually see it go through the basket, but do you know I was Weston Church's shooting coach?
Oh, I'm aware of that, yeah.
Basket is good by Weston Church.
77-62. What a great moment for him. So count the basket for Church. Free throw in flight. Misses. Rebound knocked around. McBride comes up with it. Out it goes to Small. Deep three, top of the key is short. Offensive rebound to Daly. 30 seconds left. Daly tries the three, top of the key. It pinballed out. Silla with the next rebound for UCF, and they can run out the clock. Well, UCF dominated the second half. They outscored the Cowboys to start the second half. 13-0. Oklahoma State did not get a field goal until the 11:49 mark of the second half, and UCF advances and the Cowboys season ends. Final score will be UCF 77, Oklahoma State 62, John.
You hate to see this end this way for guys we've talked about, like John Michael Wright, who's at the end of the Cowboy bench. Right now he's standing up. And Jarius Hicklin, outstanding young men. Keon Williams now up off the bench, still with a towel over his head. They had opportunities in a lot of close games, and when it was tough closing out those close games early, you put a lot of pressure on yourself to have to do some really tough things once you got to Big 12 play. And another year for talented freshmen like Brandon Garrison and Eric Daly and Jamiron Keller. They'll be better, and they'll be better because of this.
Story Lemon Lime Soda. Story hits different, proud partner of the Cowboys. Final score once again is UCF 77, Oklahoma State 62. The Knights of UCF will face BYU tomorrow at 11:30. The UCF record improves to 17-14. Post-game coming up. This is Cowboy basketball from Learfield.
When in college, semesters can be a hard and stressful time of the year for many. So while you're packing the stands at Gallagher-Iba Arena to cheer on the Cowboys this season, be sure to check on your friends and those a part of the Cowboy family. Call or text 988 to talk to crisis counselors who are trained to help anyone struggling with mental health crisis. Visit wellness.okstate.edu for any additional resources. We take care of one another. It's the Cowboy way. Text or call 988 for help.
There's a lot of hype around electric vehicles right now, but there are also a lot of questions too. How far can they go on a single charge? How long does it take to charge the batteries? Do they have good performance? Do they require a lot of maintenance? At PSO, we get it. You've got electric vehicle questions. Fortunately, we have answers. Here's to making informed decisions. Learn more about electric vehicles at gettoknowev.com. Knowledge is power.
No one does the holidays quite like Stillwater Country Club. Kids and families look forward to the Halloween party each year, and the Thanksgiving dinner at the club is outstanding. The annual lighting of the Stillwater Country Club Christmas tree is a highlight on the yearly calendar, and there are other holiday parties with activities for kids and adults alike. The holidays are truly special at Stillwater Country Club. Stillwater Country Club, celebrating a rich history, embracing a bright future.
At a time where everybody always wants a little more from you, with prices rising and fees increasing and on, it's nice to get a bit of it back. And one great way is to switch your banking to PayMe checking from Communication Federal Credit Union. The PayMe account debit card pays you real cash back for using your card online, in stores, in apps, or at the pump. It all adds up, plus it's free, and only from Communication Federal. Visit any branch or go to comfedcu.org. All offers subject to credit union approval. Some restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCAA.
OSU basketball fans, Blue Peak Fiber Internet has tipped off in your neighborhood. Streaming, gaming, surfing, whatever you're into, fiber gets you there faster. Blue Peak gives you lightning fast internet and unlimited data with no contracts, no hidden fees, and no dead zones. You can even power all your devices all at the same time. Now that's a slam dunk. Up your game and get connected at hellobluepeak.com. That's hellobluepeak.com.
At Wilson Cadillac, your time is our primary focus. Our team's goal is to help you find your perfect vehicle without slowing you down. We know the less time you spend shopping for a car, the more time you'll have for the things that drive you and your family. We've modernized the luxury car shopping experience with complete mobile signatures and at-home vehicle delivery by our white glove concierge service. And with the largest selection of Cadillac inventory in the state, you'll have the choices to find the perfect one. Save time and enjoy a modernized luxury experience only at Wilson Cadillac.
Cowboy basketball has been brought to you by Chris's University Store, your one-stop cowboy shop. Mercy, your life is our life's work. Mid-First Bank. Mid-First Bank is your home for the OSU Visa debit card and the OSU Rewards credit card. Mid-First Bank, member FDIC. And by Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different. Proud partner of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Welcome to the Cowboy Postgame Show on the Cowboys Sports Network from Learfield.
Oklahoma State's season comes to an end as UCF defeats the Cowboys 77-62 here in Kansas City. It was a 4-point game at half. UCF, in fact, got a three-pointer from Marcellus Avery with 6 seconds left in the first half to get the lead to 4 at 35-31, and then the trouble really began at the beginning of the second half as UCF outscored the Cowboys 13-0. Went on a 13-0 run to begin the second half. At that time, the lead was